And the clock strikes 12. Hello, everybody, to this light stream. I'm going to be playing Scarlet Hollow with Marley. Damn, I'm already choking on my words. Go ahead. Send her a call.
Hello.
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 So, fun story. I forgot that my medicine alarm goes off at midnight, so give me literally just like a few seconds.
No worries. Bum, 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 bum.
And my tracking just freaked the fuck out anyway.
I watched your head go funny. It was amazing.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I forgot to set up my avatar toggle off for my just chatting, so I should do that later. So how are you doing? You know how I'm doing.
I know how you're doing. I think I'm finally gradually becoming less floaty headed. Like, it hasn't stopped since I got my blood work yesterday morning. So that's been fun. But I'm like fine. It's just like wee going through the day.
How much blood did he drain from you?
Like it's just a basic panel. It was like 1 vial. Like it's super basic. Wow. But yeah, I don't know. It bumped up against bleeding profusely in other ways, so I think that's why I've been like wee.
There's a hydrate chat.
Yeah. Do it. Hello, crabs. Also, yeah, no, the cat picked this moment to be like, I was about to go comatose, but actually want to yell at the door, even though I was just out there and I've forgotten I was just out there. I'm like, bruh.
Oh.
Bruh, not now. No, you're getting ignored. I'm sorry.
Did that blood contain the one brain cell?
Look, man, I've got at least 2. I like to think that I even have 3. I can like put 3 together most days. I like to think.
It's like a 1 to 10, and like, depends on how good the day is.
Yeah, like what kind of day is it? I don't know. Maybe not this day. Maybe this day they're all missing.
I had brain cells, and then I got pulled over by a cop, and then my brain got fucking scrambled.
Yeah.
Okay, my game has started. Let me configure OBS.
OBS. Listen, cat.
Okay. So since we're doing the synced playthrough, wait for your go to hit start.
I'm here. Let me just tweak my audio a little bit so I can. It's not too loud.
I thought you were going like tweak the cat.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over and tweak his little nose. Yeah, stop that.
Yeah, it's like let me out of this madhouse.
And meanwhile, it's like, no, buddy, I shouldn't have tried. I should have put the blanket on my lap before he sat on me, because that was that was what did it. Sometimes he likes to be under the blanket, and sometimes he doesn't. And he was just like, I'm awake now. Jeez.
Beat up the cat with kindness. It kind of makes me think how I get this urge to just mess with cats whenever they're like sleeping. You know, you just put your hand on it, like scramble their fur. It's like, you're super cute and you're relaxing. Let me mess with you.
True. Alrighty. We good. Aggressive cuddling, exactly.
So for chat's sake, what's going to happen here is that Marley would not be able to read text if I was trying to Discord stream this at the same time.
Yeah, it would get tricky. I think it would be fine. It's like, it's always fine for like short notes, but I think that since this is so text heavy, we're gonna do it a slightly different way.
Yeah, so what we're doing is that Marley is parallel playing her copy of it. Well, I played mine, and we're just making the same decisions.
Yep, basically.
Which is fair, because I anticipated we were going to be like decide between the two of us what the choices are going to be.
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah.
So.
Yeah. For sure. Did you guys know this is a horror game?
I hope it's a horror game. Listen, I need that extra edge, okay? That's literally my relationship with horror games. It's like, I just need this extra scary to like feel anything.
I like that it preemptively, on the intro screen, it preemptively is like, you might not be able to save everybody. It's okay. Please come to terms with that now.
What if we took the playthrough where we saved no one on purpose?
Oh well. That's like me playing, I was playing Security Booth last night, and I was like doing all the different runs to get the endings. I was just like, what if we just let everybody in? Like, fuck it, just leave the gate open. Yeah. Head on in. It's a party.
It seemed like you got the good ending when you let nobody in.
Yeah, so funny enough, like, the closest thing to like a good ending is to be like, no, y'all need to go home. Something messed up is about to happen.
Just trust me, go home.
Just trust me, just go home. You can fire me later. You can go ahead and fire me later if you still want to, but just go home.
Take a personal day.
You're sick today. What? You're sick. Should trust me.
Yeah. Super ketchup crab does not want the horror. Please replace scaries with butterflies.
Look, man, we already played.
You say that.
We already played.
You say that.
Right?
Well, I was gonna say, in real life, I have seen butterflies eat off of corpses.
Yeah, butterflies are kind of awful. Like, there's a reason why, like, so many, like, hardcore visual metal bands from Japan associate with butterflies. Because they're kind of icky. They're actually
kind of icky. They can be associated with death.
But they're kind of icky.
Yeah. It turns out they want sugar, and sugar can be in blood.
Delicious.
Alright, I am slamming the start button.
Great.
Oh. We have to make a name for this?
Marty.
Marty?
Deely. I'm like, how do we combo names here? Or just put DeeDee, it's fine.
actual city.
I live in the city of nowhere. Bikini Bottom now. Oh god. Okay.
I'm literally gonna put nowhere, but weird spelling.
There you go.
Oh.
Nice.
All right.
Yum.
Undo the cheer.
Hi, cat. Okay, the cat has returned just in time. Come here, buddy.
Bikini Bottoms. Traits. Can select 2.
Ooh. I like how one of the traits is hot.
Yeah. Oh god. I kinda not automatically want mystical. But I'm not sure which one I want alongside that.
Yeah, these are all they all have they all good. Like they all sound good.
Kind of thinking Keen Eye.
Okay.
It's kind of a toss-up between Keen Eye and Booksmart to me.
Keen Eye's a good one for nabbing stuff.
Alright, Keen Eye and Mystical.
Mystical. Okay.
Alright. You jolt awake as the bus hits a particularly nasty bump. You feel like you've only just managed to start drifting off, and now here you are, awake again, still exhausted. That's a mood. I experienced that back in November. With the fucking 15-hour bus drive.
Oof. That sounds awful, honestly.
It was, entirely. Especially the transfers. Holy shit, Greyhound's gone to crap. For a moment, you're hazy on the details of where exactly here is, confusing this bus with the many others that came before it. But as your mind continues to reassert its existence in the waking world, the past few days come back into focus. Long-lost cousin, the bad news, 26 hours of bus rides with countless late-night stops at seedy depots that would have felt unsafe even in the middle of the day. Yeah! That sounds accurate. You wouldn't normally find yourself traveling like this, but your cousin bought the tickets. Okay. The funeral of Pure Lane Scarlet, your cousin's mother, and your aunt seemed like something you shouldn't ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with this side of the family. Mystical trait kicking in. But it was also more than just the social pressure of the invitation that pushed you to accept it. Something has been tugging you back to this place your entire life. There was no choice to be made, because you were always going to find your way here. So when your cousin called, you knew what had to be done. You know what? They even got the stupid coloring of the seats right.
The goofy patterns.
Yeah.
Inoffensive.
The only thing it's missing is the stale smell of piss.
Duh.
And now, the end of your long journey is in sight. You're almost in Scarlet Hollow. You want to read that one?
Yeah, I'll do. So anyway, I was saying. Oh God.
Oh no! Oh no, he's still here. He's been sitting next to you for the past 5 hours, talking at you without pause. You're not sure he even stopped and you started to doze off. At first you thought he was just being friendly, but that was several hours of one-sided conversation ago.
Oh no. I was up in Maryland looking for work, but Mostly messing around because I was a dumb teen. You don't say.
These faces!
Me and my buddies were doing our usual prank stuff, you know, pushing joggers into the harbor, that sort of thing.
That's not a prank!
What?
That's assault! Oh, I get choices here.
We got some choices, including literally, wait, what?
Wait, what? Dude, what's wrong with you? Hell yeah, sounds awesome. Why are you talking to me?
Why are you talking?
Remain silent. Okay, I want to ask him what's wrong with him.
Yep, dude, what's wrong with you?
Dude, what is wrong with you? Pushing joggers into the harbor? That's awful. What if they drowned?
Yeah, what if? Yeah, I was such a shithead back then. I'm still a little bit of a shithead, but hey, nobody's perfect.
What? Also, yeah, Stupor Ketchup Crab says, steal his hat. Just add his hat to the collection.
It probably smells.
Just wash it.
Yeah. So, this girl comes up to us swinging her purse, yelling about how she was gonna call the cops or whatever. It was hilarious.
Yeah, I'm sure it's hilarious.
She actually hit my friend and he said it hurt a lot, so I guess she really was mad and not just playing.
The real horror is affordable mass transit. It's not even affordable anymore.
We ain't feeling the hat for smell, so he's still in it to commit insurance fraud. What? But she kept swinging, and soon enough, she lost her balance and fell into the harbor all on her own. We didn't even have to push her. Oh my god, this guy thinks he is the best. We had a good laugh and fished her out, and her phone got soaked so she couldn't call the cops on us. We wound up hanging out all day.
Sir, I can't wait till the horrors consume you.
Oh my god.
No.
She kind of became my girlfriend after that, and we've been on and off for about a year, so it's pretty serious.
Ma'am, no. You have bad taste.
She did, apparently. Though about 5 months ago, she tried to break up with me, like for real, and geez, you ever get so mad you just want to like kill somebody?
Sir, you're weird.
This is so... Oh boy, okay, we got another choice. Threaten? Oh my god. Smile and pretend he didn't just...
Yeah, or seriously, what the hell is wrong with you? Or, oh yeah, all the time. I mean... Oh my god. I'm kind of bouncing between saying, no, I don't feel that way, and seriously, what the hell is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Did we double down and ask him what the hell is wrong with him?
Yeah, sure.
Why are you telling me this? I've never felt that way about another person. I find it alarming that you have. What is wrong with you?
You're young. You'll get it when somebody tries to break your heart one day. It changes a person. Makes them think things they never thought they could.
Sir, that has happened to me so many times that I never considered violence as a result of it. What the fuck? Tell Huntress!
The dude
Tell
says
Huntress!
all red flags.
All red flags! This is a clown pulling a string of flags out of his throat and they're all red. This is somebody bleeding all over a fucking state flag.
This is the guy. She's made a Reddit post about this guy. And
yeah,
there's a how do I get out of here?
Yeah, there's a Reddit post about this guy.
Oh my gosh.
There's a prolific Reddit post about this guy who's ended up on one of those Reddit post reading videos.
Multiple times, and everyone agrees that he's the asshole.
Yeah, he's posted on, so am I the asshole for wanting to murder my girlfriend? And everyone's like, YTA!
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
I honestly could have killed that woman.
No!
Anyway, she's giving birth to our son right now, so I'm trying to get up to Virginia to be there for it. Does she know you're coming?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm like into that stuff, so I might just wind up on the bus to New York or something instead. I've always wanted to go there. Must be nice.
Oh great, he's a deadbeat. How about you remain a deadbeat, sir? Just stay. Just stay deadbeat. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Oh my God.
No, it's bad. So this is hard because it's like, I like that there's a keen eye response.
But I don't want to reinforce that.
I don't want them to be together, so it's like, yeah, smart move, get out while you can.
Or that or remaining silent.
Yeah, or just sit there.
I think I'm just gonna sit there.
Sit there.
You sit, awash in horror, but doing your best to keep a neutral face as this man admits he's thought about murdering the soon-to-be mother of his child. A child whose birthday is currently missing, considered ditching to go have fun in New York.
Anyways, let's just say you were headed. I didn't. I'm mystical, I'm coming home.
That's the one I'm going to do, I think. Because it's pointlessly mysterious and it doesn't give him no info.
It gives no information. Yeah.
I'm coming home. My mother fled this place many years ago, but she's gone now, and I can feel it calling me back. Some things can only be put off for so long. The young man anxiously shifts in his seat. For one perceptible moment, it's his turn to feel uncomfortable before he catches himself and Harley laughs.
Oh, you must be talking about Scarlet Hollow, right? Or the Holla, as they call it in the mountains. Is that the Holla? Holla! That's the only other stop until this bus turns around. Ah! Cat! Please. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, there we go. No, I'm not blocking the...
I didn't realize that he was blocking it till now.
Just right on the edge. Let's see here. What was it? Oh yeah, that's the only stop until this bus turns around, so if you aren't getting off at my stop, you must be headed up that way. Almost nobody ever goes there. I'm usually alone on the bus by now, though. Actually... I don't know if I want to know what your actually is. I had a couple of buddies who went up there to work in the mine. There's a coal mine up in the hollow, you see, and there's always a job listing or two on the boards around here.
Okay, hear me out. Two steps to fixing plan. Step 1, get him to hold still for photos. Step 2, take the shot. Sir, this is a Desert Eagle. If you looked out the barrel of it, we can take care of your soon-to-be baby problem.
Oh, this guy. He's so real. I've never wanted to do that kind of thing myself. I like my lungs the way they are, but thanks. But my buddies got desperate enough to try it. I haven't heard from them in a while now that I think about it. I should see if they're on Facebook, see how they're doing up there. Hope they didn't die!
Sir, I hope you die. Let me out! Let me away from this man!
Oh, this is me. It was lovely meeting you. Hope you don't get too bored without me around to talk to. Here, I have something for you.
Oh no. Why is it dripping? The stranger rifles through his pack before presenting you with a dripping bag of peanuts.
Oh no. The boiled peanuts. I got them at a gas station a few buses back. I noticed you haven't eaten much, so I figure you could use them more than me. Oh no. Plus they dripped all over my bag, so I don't want to carry them anymore.
Stupid ketchup crap, no! We're not drinking from the dripping peanut bag!
Sometimes picking a dialogue option establishes new facts about who you are. Nice, I love boiled peanuts. Take the peanuts.
Take the peanuts? Screw you! And screw your peanuts! I'm actually allergic to peanuts.
I'm allergic.
I'm doing that one. I'm doing
I'm actually allergic to peanuts. Yep. Oh, these could probably kill you then, couldn't they? Well, like I said, I'm done carrying them. They're yours. What the this guy is the worst. This guy is...
He is the worst.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
The young man sets the peanuts down the empty seat next to him. The juices dribble out through the bottom of the bag and into the upholstery, instantly soaking in peanut brine.
No, not peanut brine. Peanut brine is a pickle. Oh boy, and with that, I leave you. Safe travels, friend.
Okay, bye!
Okay, bye. Leave.
Anyway...
He's could kill you, he said with a zany fucking face. So real.
Emergency peanuts. No. The emergency is the peanuts.
Is the peanuts. Yeah, exactly.
Apparently they smell awful.
Yeah, I've never had boiled ones and no. No thank you.
That was horrifying. We're immediately horrified. And it's not even supernatural. It's just the horrible reality of people.
Oh my gosh.
The bus finally comes to a stop, its brakes squealing as it deposits you in front of the Scarlet Hollow bus station. The sign at least reads bus station, but calling it that feels disingenuous. At best, it's a kiosk, though for a small town like this, you're amazed that there's so much as a road, let alone a bus that drives on it every week. The driver quickly shuts the doors behind you and starts the engine, kicking up dust clouds as he pulls away, eager to leave you and this place behind.
You don't say. Dope. Hey, Delilah. What voice should I give this person?
Sullen, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, this must be the cousin.
You instantly recognize the worn young woman from the few public photos on her Facebook page. She's your cousin, Tabitha, and she looks annoyed to be here.
Gosh, I haven't heard the name Tabitha in a while. It's like somebody
What?
needs
The
a
first
hug.
one?
Oh, sweet Jesus.
That's so immediately obnoxious.
So bad.
We'll pick Kate Tabitha.
Hey, Tabitha. Come on, let's get back to the estate. I don't want to spend any more time down here than I have to.
Your cousin turns and motions to an old BMW parked near the bus kiosk. You follow her, clambering into the dusty relic. It doesn't take much driving before the only signs of civilization are the car you're in and the road you're on. Tabitha maintains an icy silence as she focuses on the road.
Tip: dialogue options labeled Explore can usually be taken without advancing the story. They can impact relationships and unlock additional story paths, so choose wisely. Wow, that second one.
Wow. I feel like the first one has the most tact?
Yeah.
How are you holding up?
Yeah. Let's, fine. Let's see. Phew, good to hear.
I kind of feel like the Kenai one.
Yeah, you should do Kenai. We skipped the other one.
Are you sure you're alright? You seem tense. No, you can talk to me, right? I went through something similar when my own mom passed. She tenses up even more at the mention of your mom before letting out a heavy sigh. Maybe it's a sore spot for her. You quickly apologize. I'm sorry. I know that's probably not what you're looking to hear right now.
Look, I appreciate your concern, but I'm fine. Really.
Wanna go the funeral?
So, about that funeral.
It's on Sunday, right?
Yep, like I told you.
Jeez, that's almost all week down. I kind of feel like asking if they need help planning.
Okay.
Do you need help planning? If you ever need help with errands or scheduling, feel free to ask. I know this stuff isn't easy.
It's actually been just fine. Just needed the coffin and somebody to dig a hole.
Sheesh. I'm now going to remain silent.
Okay. Let us remain silent.
Also, we got another hydrate.
Yeah. Crabs.
You decide to sit in silence. Joke's on them. I have dry mouth problems, so... You decide to sit in silence with your cousin. The art car eases up the steep mountain road.
Well, there.
Wow, that looks like a hazard.
Slightly.
I bet we're taking a nap in that, being about to fall off the cliff. And here it is, the Scarlet Estate. Though it's seen better days, its crumbling elegance is not lost on you. Someone used to create cities. Your mother told you about this place many times before she passed, always with an anger burning beneath her words. The faded majesty you once imagined doesn't quite compare with what's in front of you. A jarring blend of opulence and ruin. Are you sure? As you stare at it perched on the crumbling cliffside, you can't help but feel like it's something that should have been left to rot a long, long time ago.
You don't say.
You're hit with a blast of dusty air as you step across the threshold and into the foyer. Many sneezes were had. Alright, good night, Ketchup Crab.
Have a good night, Krabby.
Everything in this room has been here for much longer than you've been alive. Each object cemented in place with layers of dust and cobwebs. You can hear doors creak under hinges and the aches and moans of ancient floorboards as the house itself sways in the wind. If the house is swaying in the wind, you should not be going in there.
Welcome to our family's humble estate.
Hello, Stumblein. How you doing?
Heyo. Unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms will be safely accessible during your stay. I wouldn't go wandering anywhere else if you value your limbs. The floors have been known to give out.
What is this game? Scarlet Hollow. Horror, I guess, visual novel we call it?
Yeah, horror visual novel. It's made by the same people who did Slay the Princess, but it was done first, and they're still working on it. They've still got one more chapter to go, which sounds like it's going to be as long as the rest of the game so far. It's quite large.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Tabitha's got more. If you know what's good for you, you'll stick to your room, your bathroom, and the kitchen. And hallways, I guess. But only the hallways you need to use to get to those places. I'll show you around so you know where it's safe to walk. You can leave your bags here for the time being. Cool, thanks!
So you live here? It's beautiful.
I love when games do this. It's beautiful. Lie. It's beautiful.
Place is falling apart. I thought y'all were loaded. Can't you afford to fix this dump? Entrance, guys. Trying to think of which one of these I want to do, because this place is falling apart is just stating the obvious and kind of pointless in my brain. Calling out that they're loaded seems tactless.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I know Marley thinks it's beautiful, but...
Honestly, we're kind of mystical and probably some spooky goth girls, so...
Sure.
It's beautiful.
That's so pretty. It is. The estate was the prize jewel of this region for a long time. It's quite a magnificent piece of architecture, even now. Well, let's just get this tour over with.
Did that sound alert play or not? Because it might... No, wait, it's because Trigger Fire is broken, I think.
Oh no, sometimes it breaks.
Hold on, let me... I hate when my things break.
Hey there, demons. It's me.
There we go, that worked.
Yo, boy.
Okay, moving on.
Follow me.
Based on how she reacted to that, it seems like I was right to not call out how busted this is. You put your bags down and follow Tabitha through the long, dusty hallway. She delicately steps over holes and tears in the floor, and you do your best to trace her steps. Kitchen. Oh, wait. Sorry.
Kitchen. On Wednesdays, a woman from town comes in and does the cleaning. Her name is Janie.
Look in the background. Is that real or is that a cat statue?
That's a kitty. And it, cause okay, you see how you might have noticed the icon for the game is actually the cat. And it's definitely based on their cat. They have a cat named
Oh.
Spoons. They have a cat named Spoons. It's black and white. Let's see. I wouldn't recommend socializing with her. She'll talk your ear off. If you need any food, there's fixings for peanut butter and jelly. Great. Awesome.
Mystical. As Tabitha speaks, your eyes are drawn to the windows and the overgrown garden outside. Dread and anxiety grip your lungs, and you can almost feel the ground beneath you start to slip. This place is a step away from being swallowed up and vanishing forever.
Well then. Don't touch my mac and cheese or my ice cream. Those are off limits. No worries, I'm lactose intolerant, Tabitha, it's fine.
This must have really grabbed you for you to be playing near 1 a.m. Well, you already know what my sleep schedule is, and these are the hours Marley keeps, and I have been campaigning for us to be playing this for a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your buffalo chicken lean cuisine, a cat took what it was a good idea to stick his paws in it? Oh no.
Oh, and you can also access the garden through here, but it's pretty wild, so I wouldn't if I were you. Tip: some explore options prevent you from taking others. Choose carefully.
Explorer mystical, this place isn't safe, and I don't mean that in a sensitive, personal level close. Something is wrong here. Explorer mystical. I can feel the weight of the world pulling down this place. Explorer, someone cleans this place.
Have you actually ever seen this cleaning happen?
There's a lie, it's perfect.
You can continue the I'm allergic to peanuts.
I feel like we must.
Yeah, let us continue this. What if I want ice cream?
I'm actually allergic to peanuts.
And then I guess you'll just be having plain old regular J's, or you can deal with your own food while you're in town. I don't care which.
I guess we inquire about that. I might want to eat something other than jelly sandwiches this week. Is there somewhere in town we can get groceries?
Well, aren't you fancy? Yeah, there's a general store. There's also a diner, of course there is. I usually order my food in bulk online though, so I wouldn't be going with you. I mean, fair. How folksy. Why would you ever say that?
Yeah.
I'm your guest. Oh, I didn't budget for groceries. Sweet, thanks.
I'll go with sweet thanks.
Awesome.
Sweet thanks.
Cool. Good talk.
Oh, what? Oh, that's what I accidentally right-clicked.
Oh, it goes auto into save if you right click. I see.
And speaking of which, I'm going to do that in case something fails.
Yeah, always a good idea.
Do we want to push the mystical element? I don't know if she'd give a shit.
Yeah, which if we did it, the second one would probably be less weird than the first one. The first one is like, this place sucks.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the second one. I can feel the weight of the world pulling down this place, as if the entire estate is about a step away from crumbling to dust.
Okay. Wow. Okay, Tabitha. Okay, geez, I get it. You think it's messy. I'll tell Janie to be more thorough this week, but you should know there's only so much anyone can do with a country house this old. It's always going to be a little grimy and worn, unlike your sleek city apartments. This girl has been brainwashed. There is no way. If a little dirt bothers you, you're gonna have a rough time this week. Because there is worn down old house that you still live in, and then there is this.
Yeah.
I like now it's okay, or but what if I want ice cream? Those are your only things left. Hi.
Yep, it is first chapter. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're all good. I was just saying, it's funny how it just cuts down to ice cream and okay.
I'm just gonna go with okay.
Okay, what's next?
Alright, what's next on the tour? Also, yes, the cat is a mood. He's just regarding us.
I right? Cat's like... I don't know if I approve of your...
Tabby's a grumpus, but she's my grumpus. I mean, Tabitha is kind of me, honestly. other than like, I would admit that like the house is just fucking dirty. I mean, come on.
Girl, this place is more than dirty.
Bathroom.
Follow me.
Great. It's been hours since I've gone. As the two of you leave the kitchen, you pass by a tuxedo cat sitting on the countertop. Is that your cat? What's its name?
Frou-Frou? Oh dear. Frou-Frou. Do not try to pet her. If she wants to be pet, she'll let you know.
That's a good thing we didn't go straight to petting the cat. I know better.
Nope, we're gonna leave that cat alone.
I know how cats are. Cats are a learning experience and consent. If they do not consent to what you're doing, the razor blades come out.
It's true. Shall we move on? The bathroom awaits.
Once again, follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. Maybe after a few nights, it'll get easier to navigate these spaces, but for the time being, you feel lucky to have not fallen through the floors.
Well, guest bathroom. Not much to show. It's a bathroom. I'll wait outside. Do what you must if you must.
Oh my god! It's a hoarder bathroom.
Tabitha, no. Yeah, I would say this is the sign of struggle.
This is depression mess.
This is depression, yeah, this is big depression mess.
It's a wretched bathroom, piles of junk sit untouched in the corners of the room, and a mystery stains paint the floor.
Never mind.
Wait, are you sure this toilet works?
Yeah. Why wouldn't it? The water bills get paid, therefore the toilet works. None of your business, so we can move on.
There's a whole degree of malfunctioning that can happen there.
I like how one of the options is to just stand there quietly.
You sigh in resignation. Okay.
That's the spirit.
Left the toilet seat. Bug Skinner from the bowl as you left the seat. So, what do you think? You think we're desperate enough to use this, or do we, like, try to figure out something else?
Well, if we've been holding it for hours, we're probably in pain. But it is pretty bad. Pretty bad.
Evil Silent Hill toilet, do we go or not, chat?
You can see the bottom. It's not so bad.
I feel like... I hope she's going to... I hope... Go best girl. I'm hoping she'll use some toilet paper to at least wipe the seat off.
Yeah, you know, or just like... Or like, do the thing that I like learned to do when I was a kid in like gas station bathrooms where you like take the toilet paper and you like make a cover.
Yeah.
So you can sit on it and like not touch it. Just hover.
Alright, I call upon the spirit of James from Silent Hill 2. Bless us as we use this disgusting toilet. A toilet is a toilet. Sure, it could be cleaner, but your business needs doing, and this is as good as a place as any. You do what you must to rejoin your cousin out in the hall.
Oh dear. Next up. Guest bedroom. Last up on the tour. Follow me.
Oh god, the bed's gonna have bed bugs.
Oh no, that's so much worse than toilet bugs.
Yeah, because you can't get rid of them. And you had to burn your clothes and shit afterward. You and Tabitha briefly returned to the foyer before climbing the stairs and reaching the guest room.
The room smells... Oh, sorry. Go for it. I was like, I saw Tabitha and started talking.
Yeah. The room smells old. Dust, mildew, wood rot. It has it all. A week of sleeping in this place might give you permanent lung damage. Oh, get over it.
I love that the portrait of the lady in the background has the same face.
Just unimpressed.
Yep. This is where you'll be staying. The linens are fresh. I had Janie wash them last week. I had to endure a half-hour rant about her kid to get her to do it, so you better be grateful.
Dude. Mystical. An unmistakable stain coats this room. Someone has died here. No, people have died in here.
Great. Awesome. That's a good feeling. The closet is full of old family stuff, so you can't hang your clothes up, but you can use the dresser. It should be empty. I like... People have died here.
Tabitha, I see dead people. If your loved one has been infected by mesothelioma.
The mesothelioma. Oh no.
I ask you used to sleep here?
Yeah. Whose room was this? When? This house is almost 150 years old. Many people have slept here. And now you'll sleep here, carrying on the fine tradition of bedrooms being slept in.
What's with all the boxes?
Yeah, that's a good question. Oh, what's all this stuff? Old family stuff. I mean, we're the same family. It's our family too, like...
So do we press her? Yeah,
like, why are we being, like, who cares? Like, what what? What kind of family stuff? Like, is it clothes or is it antiques?
She's not answering.
Unimportant family stuff?
I feel like calling out that people have died here is just going to get her confused, or she's just going to blow it off. Like, sure, people have died here like hundreds of years ago.
Be like, yeah, sure, whatever. Like, generations of the family. Woo.
Not gonna be rude and call it dumb. Not gonna call it amazing either.
No. No, lie. This room is nice. Thank you.
Is that the one you're thinking, or just
no,
get settled?
Let's get settled, I guess. Go
Yeah.
get out of your hair, Tabitha.
Guess I'll start to get settled.
Follow me. I'll take you back to the foyer so you can collect your belongings. Wait. Anyway, this concludes the tour. I'm afraid I must return to my duties, so you'll have to entertain yourself for the rest of the day. Don't expect to see much of me. Tip: some dialogue options will open additional conversation paths, some right away, and others down the line.
I can call the bad blood between our moms. Can ask her where she's going. Ask her what we're supposed to do while she's gone. Ask her where she could take a day off.
I think this would be the moment to call it out and be like, look, bruh. I think our moms probably hated each other, but like I don't particularly hold it against you. Like, so I don't hold it against me. Because if you do, let me know.
Yeah. I don't know what happened when my mom left, but that has nothing to do with me. You asked me to come here, but you're acting all pissed off that I actually came. Can't we just start fresh? Now it's just us. Just silence from her.
Look, I'm sorry I've been testy since you've gotten here, but you haven't exactly been easy. I'm under a lot of pressure right now. Just stay out of my hair, okay? I have work to do.
Did we inquire about that work? Did we inquire where she's going?
Either just ask what kind of work she's up to, or just let her leave.
What kind of work do you do?
I run the coal mine, same as every Scarlet who came before me. Well, except for you and your mom. It requires a lot of time and concentration, so I'd appreciate it if you didn't keep me for long. And I come, what?
Good for you. Sounds boring. It's kind of sad. You. I'm going to cry. I didn't know we owned a coal mine.
I didn't know that's where the money came from. Well, we don't own the coal mine. I own the coal mine. Your side of the family forfeited any claim to it years ago. For you! Girl boss.
Is that what you want me to do?
It's so tempting, but I don't think it's what we should say.
I have been trying to be tactful, so I think we're going to avoid that, even though it amuses me.
Oh, it's so tempting.
Oh boy.
Is there anything else you'd like to bother me with before I leave, or are we good?
I'm just gonna let her leave.
Yeah. Yeah.
I decided to let her leave for work.
Are we all set then? I'll see you tonight.
Well, that's more positive than I was expecting.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Oh boy.
Go straight for the forbidden wings.
I mean...
Well, we probably should eat something, so we're going to make a sandwich.
Okay, let's make a jelly sandwich.
We haven't had anything to eat all day. The only things louder in your stomach right now are the creaks and moans of this ancient place. A jelly sandwich sounds exactly like what you need to take on the rest of it. You head to the kitchen. Back in the kitchen, ready to craft a beautiful jelly sandwich. It's a daunting task given the state of the place, but the aggressive growls of your stomach outweigh your fear of food poisoning. To get started, you'll probably need to find some jelly, bread, a plate, and a knife.
Approach frou-frou.
Approaching frou-frou. Aw.
Approaching.
Hissed. Sedge.
Aww.
Cat hisses as you draw near, but remains firmly in place. This is clearly frou-frou's spot on the counter.
Should back away slowly.
Should back away, trying not to make any sudden movements. Searching the fridge. As you approach the fridge, your eyes catch a note taped to the door reading, "Janie, stay out," in all caps. Below in a separate handwriting are the words, "Okie dokie."
Okie dokie.
You open the fridge. You already feel a deep urge to wash your hands, even though you have yet to touch anything other than the handle. That's a lot of fucking jam. What the fuck? Examine the old takeout. Oh no! Why did you do that? What were you expecting? This takeout container is disgusting beyond words. A liquefied mess fully congealed in its styrofoam shell. You can't even tell what it used to be. We call that a science experiment.
Oh, man.
We call that free penicillin.
Ooh.
The substance doesn't just smell bad, it smells ancient. We have an option to eat it!
No. No.
For God's sake, put it back. Your body reacts before you can even register what you're doing, compelled by deep primal disgust. Save and eat it. Oh my God, I wish I'd done that. Oh, I can't look at it again.
Aww.
I'm gonna save in case we just gotta find something else. Check mayonnaise.
That sounds like a...
You know you probably should, but part of you has to know how old that mayonnaise is. Oh no. You pick up the jar. It's labeled flaking in your hand. Expired 10 years ago. This jar of mayonnaise is old enough to graduate to 5th grade. You need to go to bed? Alright, good night, Static.
Have a good night.
Oh, we're not even trying to explore that one. Best to put it back and forget you ever saw it. Take jelly. Alright, I'll do that hydrate before I read this.
Get that sippy.
You reach for one of the unopened jars of grape jelly, carefully checking its expiration date. You breathe a sigh of relief when you realize it's recent. This was either purchased specifically for you, or jelly is one of the few things in this kitchen Tabitha actually uses. Tabitha seems like she's got the depression to the point of, like, all she eats is, like, extremely simple food.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Very much so.
All you need now is a plate, a knife, and some bread. Better close this fridge and keep looking.
Better keep looking.
Have I played VTM Bloodlines yet? Not on stream. Not yet. They'll probably come up soon. Search the pantry.
Pantry time.
Tabitha sure loves her mac and cheese.
Yep. Simple food.
Okay, it says keen eye. Look closer, and I already have an idea what we're looking at, cause...
Oh, yeah.
Dead rat.
Yeah, that's not in the trap.
Oh, that's not what we're looking at.
Oh.
You squint in the darkness of the pantry. Behind the molded bread, a single book lies forgotten, a thin layer of dust collected on its cover. You pick it up.
Boo.
You flip to a bookmarked page. Both Calf's Brain and Aspic are unappetizing enough on their own, and you can only imagine how vile the combination of the two would be. What kind of person would call this their favorite food? No wonder your mom ran far, far away from this place.
Good.
Teddy's favorite. Serve on toast or with plain crackers. Is she trans? She's kind of giving trans vibes? I don't know.
We'll find out.
Salmon, mac and cheese. You pick up a box of Tabitha's mac and cheese. You can't say you've ever seen the brand before.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
You could be so mean. Wow.
I don't want to kick this woman while she's down already.
No.
Put it back. Staying away from the mac and cheese was one of your cousin's hard rules, and she already seems to not like you. You put the box back where you found it, reluctant to make things worse than they already are. I'm curious what taking the peanut butter would even do for us. Death in a jar, and 3% of each jar is mashed up cockroaches to boot. What the fuck is wrong with me? I think my brain got scrambled at the idea of mashed up cockroaches.
Blood.
Okay. So it did take account for us saying we're allergic, so we can pick it up and look at it, but we know better. I was kind of hoping we could, like, keep the jar and, like, use it to, like, throw ourselves into anaphylactic shock if we need to later. Take the bread. You pick up one of the non-moldy loaves of bread. Great. One step closer to a satisfying snack. The only things you need now are a plate and a knife.
Bully.
Close the pantry door as best you can and turn back to the rest of the kitchen. Search the cabinets. Cabinet must be where Tabitha keeps the dishware and, oddly enough, the utensils.
Yeah.
Examine the shot glass.
Yeah.
It reads, I survived Deb's 50th. Your aunt name was Perlane, so this wasn't from her 50th. From the few stories you heard from your mom, Perlane wasn't the type to have kitschy friends who gave out themed shot glasses at their birthday parties. Maybe it belongs to Janie. You imagine she might need an alcoholic beverage to get through cleaning this place, especially with Tabitha's sour face peering over her shoulder.
Oh, wait till I look at the mug.
It reads, I was blown away at Blowing Rocks NC, so your aunt and cousin actually traveled sometimes, even if it was only for a few hours from the estate. Maybe you can route your return trip through Blowing Rock. It might be nice to see the local sights before heading home. That's assuming we get to go home and we don't die here. Grab a plate and butter knife. This is the last ingredient you need to make your jelly sandwich. Time to get to work. Close the cabinet and look back to the rest of the kitchen.
Make it! I'll take that you're not hungry anymore. Oh my god.
After all this work. Despite the state of this horrendous kitchen, you successfully combined your 3 ingredients to make a jelly sandwich. Congratulations, you can feed yourself. A job well done. All that hassle took you less than a minute to eat. The rest of the day lies in front of you.
Check out that garden!
Check out the garden. Birdie!
Yeah, let's go. Haunting
Sandwich
1963 vibes.
Indeed. This garden was reclaimed by the wilderness long ago. It might not be very safe, but who's to stop you from venturing deeper?
I mean, what else are we supposed to do? We can't hang out in the house. We're not supposed to walk around.
I guess we go to town, but...
Oh, we'd have to walk? How close is it?
Explore the garden.
Explore.
I like that. You wander further into the garden. It's quiet out here. There's nothing going on here right now. Turn to the kitchen. We're done here. Congratulations, you can have a full day ahead of you. What do you want to do next? Settle into our room. Now that you've finally eaten, the aches and pains of your journey have started to sink deep into your bones. And that's real too, because it turns out you fucking hurt after riding one of them buses.
Yeah.
The seats suck.
Yeah, it's not a comfy ride.
You stumble up the stairs to your room, suitcase in tow, eager to unwind before you face the rest of the day. You stand at the entrance to your room. Check out the closet.
Yeah, let's...
Yay!
Let's be
Haunted doll!
Oh, there we go.
You can see why your cousin said you should put your clothes in a dresser instead of this closet. There must be decades of family history stacked up in here. Pick up the doll. Yay! Of course you're sharing a room with a creepy doll. You pick it up to examine it more closely. Its foot reads, Property of Alexandra. No need to carry this around with you. Close the closet behind you. Put your spare clothes in the dresser. Oh, hello!
Oh, he's so cute!
It's so cute!
It's quiet, but angry.
You drag your suitcase over to the dresser and open the bottom drawer. An opossum lurks within. It's quiet but angry.
Oh, pardon me.
Close drawer. Grab the opossum. Gently smack the opossum. No!
I'm gonna put my clothes on top of the possum. I would literally say, pardon me, if this happened. Oh,
yeah, so would I. Oh, pardon me. You gently close the drawer, leaving the marsupial in peace. This drawer belongs to the opossum, and there's nothing you can do about it. Usually possums are such wet blankets you probably could pick it up, but like...
Yeah, why take the risk?
Just leave him be. He'll leave eventually. You open the top drawer next. It's empty. As good of a place as you'll find to put your clothes. Based on the state of the house, you'd wonder if you had been better off keeping your clothes in your nice clean bag, but there's no going back now. Look out the window.
Yeah, see what the view's like.
That's out of the garden. You can only imagine how beautiful the garden must have been in its heyday. If you owned this place, you'd totally get out there with a shovel and some gardening gloves and whip it into shape. You'd go out and pull weeds, chop trees, carve topiaries, and do whatever you needed to do to return to its former glory. And once it was all done, you sit by the fountain, which of course would have a little goldfish in it, and drink a floral tea while enjoying the bird song.
Sure you would.
Sure you would. Yeah, you'd definitely do that, just not right now. Except
Who's
the
in the
painting on the wall.
painting?
This must be an older relative of yours, judging by the dates on the inscription. You've never heard of her, but you'd barely heard anything about your aunt and cousin until a week ago, so that's not really a surprise. Maybe you could ask Tabitha about this Mary Belle Scarlet the next time you see her, as if she's actually in the mood for conversation.
Is she ever?
So do we want blow time on a nap or just go to town?
I mean, we slept on the bus. It probably wasn't a good sleep, but...
Yeah.
Like, I don't see us getting in a better sleep.
Yeah. We'll get possum on our face in the middle of the night. Let's go head to town.
All right.
Now that you've settled in, there's not much left for you to do here, other than head out and explore town. You do just that.
Let's go.
If you'd known you'd wind up having to walk all the way back to town, you probably would have just asked Tabitha to leave you at the bus stop, especially with how unhappy she seemed to see you. If only you could wipe the slate between the two of you clean and bury some of the tension, though maybe her mother's funeral isn't the best time for something like that. Then again, maybe it's the perfect time. Continue down the path. It's really pretty out here. Well, that bodes well when one of the buildings in town is boarded the fuck up.
Oh yeah, this place looks like it's hopping.
Finally, you made it back to town. The holler, as that guy in the bus called it, has probably seen better days. It still has the feeling of an idyllic country town, but its sidewalks are cracked and many of the storefronts are boarded up, their windows dusty with age. A chill breeze sweeps down the lane, and you shudder, suddenly feeling as if you're peering into a grave.
You are.
Doggy!
Bubba! Gretchen, come back! Sorry about that. Gretchen can be very slippery when she wants to be. She loves to get loose and cause havoc. Look at that pug face.
Are there forbidden wizard magics in Mansion? We don't know.
If they are, it's a cult. Tell me more about this wonderful creature.
Is that supposed to be a dog?
How wooed.
A pug, she's so cute.
Yeah. I love... Oh, that's you. Thanks, she is cute. Sure, most of her teeth have fallen out and she's got a couple of weird growths, but for a 17-year-old pug, that's pretty good. That pug is a marvel.
That pug is venerable.
Holy crap.
That is the ancient one. She's 17? That's gotta be really old for a dog, right?
It sure is. She's about 84 in dog years. I'm hoping she beats the current record holder and makes it to 19.
Porum says, oh, that's a lesbian, if ever I did see one.
With the Mothman shirt, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even notice it was Mothman.
Got the moth.
Is this
on the shirt.
Is Scarlet Hollow in Virginia? Did they say what state it's in?
No, the mug said North Carolina and that it was a few hours from that place. So there's a lot of places that it could be in. And it's a coal mine.
I'm thinking with the coal mine and the mountains and the Mothman shirt, I think this is in Virginia.
Yeah. Or, yeah. It's in one of them places. South Carolina. Or better yet, 20. The more time we get together, the better. Isn't that right, Gretch? Oh, but where are my manners? Talking to you for this long without introducing myself? I'm Stella.
Hello.
It's not it's not often I see a strange face up here in the holler. Every now and then there's a new crop of coal folks, but you don't look dusty enough for that. You aren't in town for the funeral, are you? The Scarlet funeral? Yep.
Baby, no. Not your business. Remain silent. I think a proper introduction would be the correct...
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hi, I'm Delilah.
Oh, you must be Tabby's cousin, right? That's the only person I can think of who would come to town for the funeral. How's she holding up? To be honest, I've been a little worried about her all alone up in that big house. This pug face. I'm just staring into the pug face.
I know. And that pug probably can't see shit.
It's probably not.
Oh
my
wow,
God,
there's some options here.
Mystical and keen eye.
Yeah. I feel like the key... I don't know. Do we want to go the combo or do we want to go the straight keen eye if she's putting on a front?
I mean, that's the simple way of saying what we're thinking, right?
Yeah? Although I'm wondering with the Mothman shirt if she is into weird shit.
Yeah, exactly. I would say...
Yeah, there's some hostile...
Or just...
There's some hostile options in here.
Yeah.
Well, dude, I'm gonna ball out and do the combo.
Go.
I don't know how she's doing. The real Tabitha's buried under whatever icy front she's putting on. Whoever she is, I don't think many people get to actually see that person.
She's always been a little rough around the edges. To be honest, it's always been hard to tell if that's just the way she is or if she's been putting on an act her whole life. Yeah, it's probably the latter. To think she's been up in that old mansion all by herself.
Is this coastal town? I don't know. We haven't seen a coast yet.
Haven't seen any coast yet. I'm glad you're here. You being in town will probably do her good, even if she doesn't think so herself. I mean, you got, You guys
What?
friendos?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to ask. Are you two friends?
Well, I was probably closer than most people have gotten to being able to call her a friend. The school here is really small, so everyone had to at least get along with everyone else. She was a grade ahead of me, but everyone knew her, especially since she's a Scarlet. We wound up bonding a bit when we were both in the school's production of A Midsummer Night's Dream. I was Puck and she was Mustard Seed. As you might have expected, she was more than a little prickly, but I managed to soften her up a bit in the end. But then she graduated, and that was that.
Yeah, that's how school goes.
Yeah. Oh, if you just got to town, you must be starving. I was just on my way to get to the diner to get for a coffee. I can speak words. And they've got amazing biscuits. My treat.
You proceed to follow her. Okay, so cops, spooky person, firefighters.
Tiny children with crayons.
Oh, I think they're co-workers, maybe.
Yeah.
The pleasant aroma of a greasy breakfast food hangs heavy in the air. In contrast with the empty, lifeless atmosphere of the family estate, the diner's filled with a comforting din of human life. How disgusting! All of which grants to a sudden halt as the patrons realize that a stranger has entered the establishment.
How do you do, fellow humans?
Don't look at me like that! There's a what are you looking at?
Oh my gosh.
I feel like just introducing ourselves is kind of weird.
That's also strange. That is literally how do you do, fellow human?
It kind of is.
Let's just slip into the nearest booth.
Yep.
We're with a local. Come on.
You slide into the nearest booth, pretending that you didn't notice everyone in the diner gawking at you like they just seen Bigfoot. Slightly In's mouthfeel? Yeah.
A little bit. No need to be so shy. They don't meet so many strangers. It's kind of a big deal when someone new wanders into town. Yeah, we can tell by the way they're whispering.
Well, don't stare at me like you're a cult pondering how good my kidneys are going to taste. Especially since, well, they probably all know what you're here for, and by extension, who you're related to. Now, that won't do them no good. We don't get no inheritance.
For real. Even if you don't know anybody, it's not easy keeping secrets in a town this size.
Keen-Eye, as you settle into the booth, you can't help but pick up some of the murmurs of conversation around you.
Listen.
Stella turns to Gretchen while you take a quick look around the diner. At the counter, two policemen and a woman you assume to be the owner shoot sidelong glances in your direction while whispering to each other. That must be Vivian's kid. Never thought we'd actually meet her. Looks so much like her. Oh yes, those eyes are unmistakable, that haunted look. Oh, so everyone in our family just kind of looks dour. I always thought it would go away once she finally got out of the town, but I guess unhappiness was baked into her DNA. Ew! Dude? Rude to call it out, but dude?
Yeah, it's so real. It's so real.
A young mother and her syrup-stained child sit at the table across from you. Mommy, who's that? Don't stare, Tulip. That must be Miss Tabitha's cousin. I think it's called inheriting depression. Oh, so that's why she looks so sad. I would look sad too if I had to have Miss Tabitha as a cousin. Do you think Miss Tabitha's cousin is mean too?
Oh my god.
I don't know. I'll find out next time I go visit Miss Tabitha. Are you going to finish your pancakes? They're almost cold, Sweet Pea, and we've got to go home to help Daddy. In the far back corner, a man sits alone at a small table, sipping coffee and reading a paper.
Walter Sullivan, AU fiction.
Why are the strangers who wander into town never gorgeous blonde ladies of an inappropriate age? Why is it always cool boys, punks, and whippersnappers? Ew. Lastly, a group of coal miners sit hunched around a corner booth, readily scarfing down heaping plates of food. What do you think? Another young'un looking for mine work? No way. Clearly don't got the stomach for it. That's gotta be the boss cousin. There's that funeral this week, if I remember right, for old Miss Perlane. May she rot in peace. Oh, let the lady rest, Lloyd. One shouldn't speak ill of the dead, no matter how foul they were, especially before they've been so much as laid to rest. If she was a mean woman, I'm kinda wondering if, Tabitha isn't a result of abuse.
Yeah, there could be something happening there. I mean, I was saying earlier that this girl's been brainwashed to think that this place is like, it's just old, it's fine, it's quaint.
Yeah.
No, sweetie, this place is fucked.
It's like when you're worried about stepping through the floor, call somebody at least.
Yeah.
If you'd been around in her heyday, you'd be speaking ill of her too, Tommy. He's right. Nastiest woman I ever met. That Tabitha is a blessing compared to her. Curse the whole lot of them. May every Scarlet burn in hell. That's enough of that.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, I guess I'll take this one then.
What's this guy? What is this shirt?
Yeah, what is this shirt? Also, button up your shirt, you whore! Hey Stella, I went ahead and fixed you up a coffee. I gracefully place a cup of specially brewed coffee in front of Stella.
Aw, shucks. Thanks, Avery.
And here's some bacon for the little lady.
Oh yeah.
Gretchen's
bacon.
Gretchen sniffs the bacon and digs in. Tip, you can hit the H button on your keyboard to hide the text box at any time. Oh, they account for the fact that you probably can't see that.
Oh.
That's a nice feature.
He's so cute.
Huh? Wars? Where? Bam. Anything for you? Oh my god, no!
No. Let's just have a coffee. We ate food.
I'm kinda thinking both the biscuit and a coffee.
Okay.
She recommended it anyway.
That's true.
Could I have a biscuit and coffee, please? I heard they were really good. Best in the country. Oh no, pouring sounds. Ow. Avery pours the fragrant brew into the empty mug in front of you. They linger after pouring your coffee, turn to you nervously. Oh, and I'm, sorry for your loss. Before you have the chance to respond, they're gone! Bye! Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at the face.
It's so cute.
And the drool.
Thank you, Louise. Yo. Glad you took my advice with the biscuit. You won't regret it. Anyways, the funeral's not till Sunday, right? Well, that gives you quite a bit of time to slum around town. I'm trying to think if there are any cool events going on this week. This place, events? there's always, I'm sorry, what? There's always reading adventure at the library, which is supposed to be like for little kids, but I do it every month anyway. Oh, and I'm pretty sure Avery's throwing a party Saturday night, so that's a fun thing to look forward to. Oh, and the weekly Sunday potluck.
I'm impressed they bothered to animate the dog changing its expression as she talks.
It's so good.
It's so cute. Papa.
That should be right after the funeral too, so it'll be a special occasion. Is the potluck like a church thing?
Cool. Now this is really striking my fancy. Dead silence. Vitamin describes the situation, masked girl, natural res, themes, dumbstruck. She does kind of have that... She does kind of have that res going on.
Mm-hmm. Every time I hear that word, I just think of Rizzo from the Muppets. I don't... Why is this a word? I'm just like, yeah, the Riz! I love Rizzo!
Ah, yes. Two boomers and a video game. Well, that should have been the fucking title. Two fucking cryptic grandmas play a fucking video game. I'll have to remember that next week. I'm gonna write that right down in our fucking DM right now. There we go. Is potluck a church thing? Would it be weird for me to come if I'm not a member?
Oh, no. The Sunday thing is coincidental. It's actually hosted by the library. Not too many people go to church around here, if I'm being honest. Awesome. Because small town usually... Yeah, a non-religious community in the rural south is literally the first option.
I mean, unless it's an entirely different religion that beats inside someone's basement. With knives and cloaks. Oh, we could call that out. Oh. A non-religious community in the rural south? That's gotta be unusual.
A little bit. I know. We must seem like such heathens. But there are plenty of God-fearing folks in town. They just aren't the biggest fans of the local church.
Well, that piques my interest. Why is that the case?
Well, the building's okay, but the pastor's another story. There's just something a little off about the guy. You'll see what I mean if you ever meet him. Okay, so here's the thing about like a current like the Gen Alpha Gen Z slang. It's not that I don't understand what it means when I'm like, what's that word? I don't understand why you would ever use it. I don't get it. I'm like, what? And that's just the way slang is. Like some slang,
yeah,
you're just, it's the time for it to be in your life and usable is going to have passed you by.
Yep, we have passed the slang event horizon. We can't go back.
We can't go back. And anyone of the younger generations is like, pshaw, oh my gosh, you such grandmas. And it's like, give yourself a couple of decades, don't worry about it.
Yeah, you will be old soon, and you will wonder why when you wake up in the morning. You will wonder why when you wake up, why your head hurts for no reason, why your knees hurt.
Why everything hurts. Apparently, unfortunately, we might meet this pastor, according to Stella. Anyway, those are all the big events I can think of. As for the day-to-day, any idea how you want to kill time for the rest of the week?
I kind of want to do King Eye.
Sure.
You have something in mind? Something's telling me this is a loaded question. You've got something in mind.
Was I being that obvious? My job means I spend a lot of time in the woods with a camera, and it's always better when someone else is there to...
I like the sound of her job.
Yeah.
Before Stella can finish, Avery returns, biscuit in tow. Here's your biscuit. When he says it's on the house, she sends her condolences.
You didn't have to do that.
Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah.
Ah, you didn't have to do that. It looks great. No worries. Hope you enjoy it. Why is mystical triggering on this?
Mystical. You're having a mystical moment with the food.
The food's so good, it's causing us to have a trip. You pick up the biscuit. It's delicate and fluffy. It nearly crumbles at your touch. Buttery warmth emanates from its surface. You don't even need to taste it to know that it is good. Divinity given buttery form. Oh, believe me, you start hurting when you're 16. Yeah, I can believe that.
Yeah, same. Dance does that to you. You have the knees of a... You have a much older person's knees much earlier.
You take a bite. It melts in your mouth as if it was nothing but butter suspended on a thin matrix of dough. Truly, this is the perfect biscuit.
Lie. I've had better.
Okay, I know which one I'm taking. It's the first one, but I gotta take a second because I'm going to try to do my best. Yo, whoa. Whoa. This is a really good biscuit. Wow.
Oh, I am so glad you like it.
Avery lingers at the table for a moment. So, has Stella mentioned she's famous?
Okay. Oh, Avery, I'm not famous.
Okay. Before we progress, she has a Mothman shirt. She's taking pictures in the woods. I'm going to make a guess. Yeah, I'm going to make a guess she's a cryptid hunter.
She caught something on camera. No, she's internet famous.
Yeah. Look, if you're not going to go around tooting your own horn, you know I'm going to do it for you. Stella sighs.
Oh no, it's even worse than we thought. I'm a YouTuber.
Oh no! Oh no! Get out while you still can before the apocalypse!
The music changed.
It's sad.
I'm a YouTuber.
Hold on. I put down a clip marker. Wait, what? What kind of videos, dude? Wow, that's rad. Oh, okay. How does that make you money? Ugh, you and everyone else! I ask her what kind of videos she does.
Yeah, what videos do you do?
Cool, what kind of videos do you do? Yep, I called it! I called it! I called
it! Johnson questions.
Someone pick up that phone, because I fucking called it. She hunts cryptids. You should really check out her channel, Delilah. It's amazing. Wait, how did you know my name? Oh, sorry. It's just that most people in town know about you.
Yeah.
Sure, sorry, I'm... Huh? Good night, Silver. Sorry, I'm sure that must seem creepy.
Ah, well, I guess the cat's out of the bag. The Holler's a small place. Everybody knows everybody, and that includes extended family. Oh no, who's been talking about me?
That's what I'm going to do.
Yep.
Oh no, who's been talking about me? I never even met this side of the family. What would they even talk about? Your Mom must have been getting it from somewhere. She was always on about something you were up to. Oh, oops, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything.
Well, what matters now is that people can meet the real you. So it doesn't matter what Yeah, is it Perlane or Perlan? I'm not sure. Perlane may...
I'm gonna go with Perlane.
Yeah, Perlane may or may not have said.
Yeah, you can always make a good first impression and wipe the slate clean with the whole town. Oh god, what was she saying about me?
What was she saying about me?
I don't like that they exchanged the look about that. Ah, jeez, look, I'm sorry I said anything.
Hey, don't worry about it. Perlane was a gossip and would do this sort of thing with everyone. Spreading little rumors about folks was kind of her trademark.
Anyways, weren't we in the middle of talking about Stella's illustrious YouTube career?
I guess we were, weren't we?
I think the best video to start with would be that river one. Not the lake, but, you know, the controversial one.
Oh yeah, the Catawba River Runner. I didn't expect much out of the footage at the time, but it wound up being my most popular video by far. So the River Runner is a cryptid that's only known from a single sighting. 2 Boy Scouts thought they saw something big and weird in the Catawba River. And that's all I had to go on. But then I wound up catching this on camera. Here it comes.
Stella pulls out her phone and shows you a clip of something in the river. Despite the shaky camera footage, you can clearly make out the shape of the creature's head and its relative body proportions. You're pretty sure it's a cat, and a big one at that.
Some folks said it was a beaver, but if that was the case, it'd be at least twice the size of any beaver I've seen. I also had people saying it was a dog, or even a capybara, that must have escaped from a local wildlife sanctuary.
Thankfully for him, it's not,
Yeah, thankfully it's not that. I'm still not sure what it was, and I'm the one who saw the thing with my own 2 eyes. It looks like... I'm not
gonna yuck her yum.
Yeah, also, that's an honest-to-God cryptid there.
That's an honest-to-goodness cryptid right there. No way that's a beaver or a dog, and there's no way a capybara would be swimming in a river in the mountains of North Carolina. Unless there's some North American colony of capybaras in Appalachia, but that would still count as a cryptid at that point, wouldn't it?
Yeah, until someone catches a capybara up here, that would still count as a cryptid by most standards. My comment section went nuts for this footage, and from there, it spread to Twitter pretty fast. There were polls for days. I even had actual experts weighing in. It was a really cool experience.
So this is why I'm not going to...
Hmm?
Huh? This is why I was not going to actually her.
Yeah, exactly. And it meant the video did some pretty great numbers.
Personally, I'm a fan of the capybara theory. Sure, it's not like any local sanctuaries are missing one, but there's always people keeping exotic animals as pets.
Fair enough.
Kind of a sewer gator type situation. Oh, okay. Pause on game here for a second. I got a story. There was a gator found in my neighborhood last year.
Uh-huh.
It was a small one, so I believe the situation was someone was keeping it legally as a pet. Here's the thing. There's a river here, but I'm inland and too far north of Florida for it to be naturally a gator there.
Mm-hmm.
So that was fun.
That's a good time. Ha! Exactly. Some exotic pet owner set it free, and now it will forever roam the Catawba, confusing Boy Scouts and YouTube commenters for years to come. Speaking of things to do around town, I was actually planning on filming this week's video tonight. I was wondering if maybe you want to come along. It's a pretty easy one this week. We wouldn't even have to camp anywhere. I'm gonna go after the...
Wait, no spoilers.
Oh, whoops, sorry, Avery.
That's okay, I probably should get back to it instead of standing around chatting with friends. See y'all around.
Now that the coast is clear, I'm going after Skunk Ape.
Oh.
Ew, stinky.
What, Skunk Ape? Heck yeah. Isn't that just worse Bigfoot?
Yeah.
I'm thinking either heck yeah or trying to demonstrate some knowledge about what Skunk Ape is.
It's just Bigfoot. Just Bigfoot.
Isn't that just worse Bigfoot?
Mm-hmm. It's definitely one of the lesser ape-type cryptids and one of the smellier, according to some sources. They say you should be able to smell it before you see it. I don't know about you, but I find the idea of discovering something previously unknown to be excitement enough, even if it's just worse Bigfoot. Most skunk ape sightings are from Florida, but while I was doing research for last week's video, I came across a report where a lady from a town over claimed to have seen one on her deck playing tug-of-war with her dog.
Aww.
And as I leave no stone unturned, I decided it was worth investigating. So what do you say? Want to tag along? Hold the camera for me while I narrate against a darkening sky, that sort of thing? That depends, will the dog be there?
Poor mess, I guess y'all don't eat gator, not up here. And I don't think there's any kind of gators out where Marley lives.
No, you gotta go at least another state over.
I was gonna say, I don't think there's any water there either.
We have some lakes. There's some lakes and rivers. Most of the rivers are very empty these days because of the drought.
So, I'm bouncing between either will the dog be there or absolutely.
Oh, I want to ask if the dog will be there. Will Gretchen come along?
Will Gretchen be there?
Of course. It's actually been a while since I've had anyone but Gretchen out there with me.
Say no more. I'm in.
A lot of fun. I actually started the channel with a couple buddies of mine back in middle school, so it'll be like a blast from the past.
This is interesting because, she's doing kind of a thing I've kind of wanted to start doing.
Mm.
Even if I had to, like, I don't know, fake the monsters or something with, like, costumes or something, is something I've considered doing.
Uh-huh. Doing, like, crypto vids.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Me and Kanika and Reese running around in the woods, slipping over rocks and bothering salamanders. Our videos were terrible, but we had a lot of fun, and that's all that really mattered to us. You know, that gets me thinking. I wonder if they'd be down to come along with us, get the old gang back together. I guess Kanika has to close out the general store tonight, so I'm pretty sure she's a no-go. Reese, I think there's a decent chance we could get him to come out of his hidey hole if he's up for it. Do you mind if I make a quick call?
Ring, ring, banana phone. Still pulls out her phone and dials it. Ring while it rings.
Reese, dude, what's up? Feels like it's been forever. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Do you want me to come by or? Okay, if you're really sure, but if you change your mind... Oh, I was just calling to ask if you wanted to come out to the woods tonight. I met somebody cool in town today. She's Tabitha's cousin. I know, yeah, just here for the week. Anyway, we're going out to look for skunk ape. Well, we could take the easier trails if that would help.
Sounds like he probably broke his leg.
Something bad. Dang, man, that sounds awful. I hope you take it easy tonight. I'll swing by sometime this week and we can have more low-key hang. How's that? Yeah, I'll bring her. Talk to you soon. Bye, bud. Looks like it's just you and me, pal. Did he ask you to bring me to his house?
Good, no. We're not doing that one.
Is he okay?
Yeah, we're gonna ask that one. Is he okay?
Well, he's not feeling well, that's all. He's had a lot going on in the past, gosh, 10 years or so. But I feel like it's gotten a lot worse recently. I can't remember the last time I saw him leave his house. Oh well, not my place to talk about it, really. I just got a little excited thinking about having him along again. He's hilarious. You'll love him. So he's agoraphobic? We should swing by his place sometime this week. Haven't I met enough of you people already?
That'd be nice. Love to meet your friends.
Awesome! I'll make it happen. He's definitely the trickier one to meet. Kanika is much easier to track down since she's at the general store basically every day. But friendship can wait. We've got a skunk ape to hunt. So we should probably head out if we want to make it up to the mountain before it's too dark. Let's blow this popsicle stand.
Pause before getting up. Maybe it's time to make a good first impression. After all, it seems everyone in town has heard awful things about you from your now deceased aunt.
We have to at least leave a tip, if not a
generous
tip.
I feel like just leaving a tip.
Yeah, just leave a tip.
We don't know how much we got, but... Leave the money on the table and follow Stella out of the diner. Okay, before we start this scene, I need to go to the bathroom.
Sounds good.
So I'm gonna throw it up on Be Right Back, and we'll be right back.
Alrighty.
I'm back.
You come back.
Okay. It hadn't been very cold when you first arrived in town, but as the sun dipped closer and closer to the horizon, a chill descends upon the hollow, and you see your situation with renewed clarity. You're in a new place, far from civilization and the people you know, following someone you just met into a dark forest in search of monsters. You feel...
I mean, I feel like those top three are all acceptable choices.
Yeah. Feel strangely calm.
Yeah.
Setting sun paints beautiful colors in the sky. Fresh air fills your lungs, and the pleasant songs of crickets trill around you as night descends. This is where you're supposed to be, with Stella by your side, a sweet smile on her face, and Gretchen plodding along in front without a care in the world.
Gotta love this brisk fall weather. This past summer was the hottest on record, since last year at least. You know how it is these days. Each summer is the hottest yet until the next summer, which always finds a way to be so much worse.
Too real.
It's just nice to feel a chill in the air and see the leaves change. Like normalcy is restored, if only for a moment.
Yeah, cause like winter here right now is 60 degrees.
Yeah, it's like today it was properly like cold and wet, but it's been ridiculously warm most days for January.
Stella, that's global warming.
Mm-hmm. Sorry if that was a bit of a bummer. We should talk about something more fun, like skunk apes.
Dog is having the time of his life.
Look at Gretchen.
I think ghost count is cryptids?
Let's ask about ghosts.
Let's ask
about the ghosties.
Do you ever hunt things that aren't cryptids? You know, like ghosts, demons, werewolves, that sort of thing? Those are all cryptids.
Yeah, for sure. I used to go after all sorts of spooky stuff. I never had much luck though, especially when it came to ghosts. Back when I first started doing solo videos, I'd go into all sorts of like old abandoned buildings, hoping I'd stumble across some sort of activity. But nothing ever happened. It was always just me and my camera in an old house getting worked up over a gust of wind or a creepy floorboard. When all said and done, I've just been a lot luckier with cryptids. I want to believe in ghosts so bad, and I can't rule out the possibility that there really are true hauntings out there, but if there are, I sure as heck haven't seen any myself. Werewolves? Well, I'd kind of lump them in with cryptids. I'd be shocked if there were actually people out there who turned into animals, but werewolf lore lines up pretty well with the great beast genre of cryptid. As for demons, I don't know. I honestly don't even want to consider the possibility that they exist, because if they're really out there, geez, a lot of folks are doomed to an eternity of flames.
Burn in hell!
So let's all hope all of this is just bunk. Am I right?
Alright, Cora, I'm going to need you... I need you to elaborate on the Texas Cube.
Texas Cube? I should know what the Texas Cube is. So what about the aliens?
What about aliens?
Don't even get me started. Did you see those UFO videos the government declassified? Aliens are definitely real, and they have absolutely visited Earth. Like, I believe in aliens way more than I believe in cryptids. You don't see me hunting aliens out here because we know they're real.
We can feed the conspiracy even more.
It's just the government wants you to think.
want to do the mystical one.
Yeah, we should. Because, yeah, no, we're not alone out here. Something...
We're not alone out here, but everything is cut from the same cloth.
Whoa. You've got to meet my friend Kanika's mom. You two would get along.
Has anything bad ever happened on one of these hikes? You know, just curious.
Let me think. There was that time back early high school when Reese fell down a cliff. But he was fine. We had some folks from town rig a pulley to get him up out of the ravine, and his leg only took a couple months to heal.
Only a couple months.
Too bad. Though, I guess there was also that time I was out here alone. I kind of got stuck in a cave. I was getting great. That sounds horrifying, by the way. No.
Yeah.
I was getting great footage of what I thought was a family of wampus cats, but I wasn't able to wiggle my way back out.
No, not the Nutty Putty Cave situation. No.
Turns out that the wampus cats were actually skunks who very much did not appreciate me blocking the entrance to their hidey hole. And instead of running for help, Gretchen just sat outside, bored to tears. Lassie, she is not. Took about an hour to get loose, which is pretty intense, but a few tomato juice baths later, I was right as rain. So it could have been a lot worse. Girl, you could have died. Oh, and there was that time I accidentally stumbled onto Old Duke's property and nearly got my head shot off. That happens to everybody sooner or later. I'd barely count it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, these hikes aren't all that dangerous, all things considered. Sweet Jesus.
Texas Cube is a specific UFO that's seen in the state of Texas. It's a square or a cube that's been seen flying high speeds. Kind of reminds me of the...
Ted the Caver. That fucking creepypasta. Also, True Disappearance, the guy who went looking for the M Cave.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's never been found. He was like a caving enthusiast out in the desert and would go exploring in caves and old mines and stuff like that. And he found like the video he made, the story was that he encountered this cave, that the entrance looked like an M, and he went to go inside and he was just like overwhelmed by this like horrible feeling of like just absolute fear, just primal fear.
I think I remember this one.
Yeah, and so he decided to go back to try to find it again, like while because he couldn't get it out of his head, he like brought his gun or something. Like he was just like he couldn't let this cave go, so he went back out to find it again, and he's never been seen since.
Yeah.
And people can't find the cave in the first place, much less any sign of him. So
yeah, fucking ominous.
Yeah, no, don't do that shit alone. Lots of people do, but don't do that. Let's see. What's the weirdest thing we've ever seen, or are you sure it's safe? Is what I'm thinking.
What's the weirdest thing you've seen out here, other than anything crypto related, of course?
Oh gosh, that's a good one. Let me think. Well, there's always the deer that I saw stealing baby birds out of a nest and eating them. That was pretty messed up.
That is a thing they do.
But I think most people know about that these days. I've seen tons of videos of other deer doing it, so I'm not sure if it counts as weird anymore. Oh, Tetanus Lake. That's definitely the weirdest. It's a
I don't like that name.
30-foot wide pile of old cans and bottles and assorted garbage, with grass and trees growing on it, so you could barely tell it was there until you stepped on it. It was practically solid ground with how much had been compressed, but you could still fall through if you weren't careful, hence the name. Better be up on your
What if we don't?
You want to mess around in there.
What if we don't go to Tetanus Lake? Wouldn't that be nice?
Wouldn't that be nice if we didn't go to Tetanus Lake? It's also from the 50s too, which is super neat. I salvaged a few bottles that I keep on my dresser as a little souvenir. Are you sure it's safe?
I'm sorry, did you say you almost got shot? Are you sure it's safe here?
You know, I'm a little surprised to see you getting cold feet. I know we just met, but I had you pegged as pretty adventurous. I really wouldn't worry about Duke, though. He might be a little jumpy, but he means well, and these trails are a ways off from his farm. Oh, and if it makes you feel any better, I've been out on the trails with him before. The man sounds like a truck crashing through the woods when he walks. We'll hear him long before he sees us. And, well, the wildlife isn't anything to be afraid of either. The worst I've seen up here is the occasional black bear, and they scare easy. That's true. What's the phrase? If it's black, fight back. If it's brown, lay down. If it's white, say goodnight. That's
Yeah.
Because the one bear you ain't fooling is a polar bear. You're gonna get eaten.
Yeah.
But
There's
worrying about bad stuff that might happen to us.
There's a town in Alaska that got abandoned because of supposedly Bigfoot. The suggested theory is that Kodiak bears crossbred with polar bears and create some kind of super murder bear.
Oh boy. Oh boy. That's not good. Kodiak bears are scary enough on their own.
Yeah, and then you give them the psychopathy of fucking polar bears.
Polar bears, yeah. Sure, sometimes worrying can help you prepare for something, but we're as prepared as we can be. I even carry bear mace. And if you're as prepared as you can be, why give in to your anxiety when you can have fun instead? It's not like being anxious ever stops anything bad from happening. In my experience, all it does is make the bad thing worse. The only thing you can do is tell yourself, this has happened. There's no going back before this bad thing happened. And then you work on making things better. Anyway, all this to say we're good. Don't worry.
The town that got fucked by bears.
Did you hear that?
Big Wedgie.
Oh, calm down, Gretchen, you old mutt. Same to you, Stella. You're always jumping at nothing, girl. Oh my god, the cat. Cat, please.
What's cat doing?
I almost didn't get that line out because he like sat on the spacebar for a second.
Aw.
Sorry for getting spooked, Duke. I thought you were some creature of darkness. Nah, girly, just old Duke. Now, what the hell are you looking for way out here? Skunk ape. Sorry I asked. And who's this you've suckered into coming with you? Wait a tick, you aren't. Is that? Yep. The way Gretchen just stares.
It's just
into the abyss.
staring into our soul.
I see. Welcome to Hollow. My condolences. I'll keep you in my prayers. Now, both of y'all head on back to town, you hear? It's best you steer well clear of this area tonight. I'm out dealing with my own critter and won't be too appreciative of a couple of fools with a camera scare away the more sensitive wildlife. Oh, what are you hunting tonight? Something tall and hairy? His face.
Quorum says they think this is North Carolina because that's the Blue Devil hat from Duke University.
Yeah, they mentioned we're in the rural South, so I figured we were in one of the Carolinas for sure. Something musky? You see anything like that recently? Wouldn't you like to know? You never could stay in your business, Stella Richmond. Put that damn camera down. Oh, come on, Duke. Maybe I could help out. I'm pretty good at tracking. You know I learned from the best.
Duke, are you murdering?
That you did, but I have yet to see a shred of proof that you listened to any of it. The way you tromp around the woods at night yelling about chunkabungas or what have you.
Chunkabungas.
Something's been getting at my chickens. I've lost 3 this week and I can't afford to lose many more than that. I'm so sorry to hear that. But I wonder if Skunk Ape has a taste for chicken.
Clearly, Duke needs to get some guineas, because once you get some guineas, nothing's going after your shit no more.
Now, see, this is why I don't come to you about these things. It ain't no Skunk Ape, whatever the hell that is. I know exactly what this is, but I know you won't believe me if I tell you. Oh, Duke, you don't think it... I do, actually. It's those damned mountain lions. They're out there, Stella. I don't care what your little investigation turned up. You haven't been out in these woods as long as I have. Those sons of bitches are sneaky. Of course you wouldn't find any in one night of tracking. No, you would not. No, you would not, unless they want to, speaking of things that want to sneak up and eat you.
You wouldn't find them unless they want you to know they were there.
Exactly.
Or you had, like, somebody trailing you and they spotted the fucking mountain lion trailing you.
Yeah, mountain lions are like, bears are scary, but as long as you make a lot of noise as you're going through, like, most of the time you're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Mountain lions will hunt you.
Yeah.
And I know for a fact that's what's been getting at my chickens. It couldn't be anything else. I'm telling you, man, mountain lions are extinct in these parts. There hasn't been an actual sighting since the 1990s, and even those were iffy. I can't believe you go out there on your YouTube saying some river monster spotted by a couple of school-age Boy Scouts has been 100% confirmed, yet Appalachian cougars are some kind of far-fetched fantasy made up by geezers like me. You made me look like a fool. I read those comments people were posting on your video. They were calling me all kinds of names just for seeing things with my own eyes that I know to be true. Oh, I'm sorry, Duke. I didn't mean to stick on anybody on you like that. I just don't think it's plausible. Gretchen looks concerned.
He does.
You'll eat those words when I come carrying a mountain lion corpse out of these woods at dawn. And if you two don't want a face full of buckshot, I suggest you run home and stay out of the woods tonight.
As Duke's words leave his mouth, a sinking feeling starts to pull at your stomach, and you glimpse brief flashes of something terrible to come. Whatever it is, the 4 of you are bound to meet it, and it will change you forever.
No, not Gretchen too.
The Gretchen's counted in there. Right on, dude. Kill that mountain lion. I kind of want to go mystical.
Yeah.
There's some wait for us deeper in the woods.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm hunting it. Well, what if it's not a mountain lion, though? What if it's... Oh, don't you get started again. If your daddy could hear you now going on about ghouls and goblins, using what he taught you to run around these woods like some kind of paranormal investigator. Do you want that to be his legacy, girl? And besides, you know my boy Bo and me are headed down to the state fair to show off Big Betty this week. We'll be gone days, and the chicken coop might as well have a big all-you-can-eat sign on it if I don't nip this in the bud tonight. You know how I feel about my chickens. I couldn't take it if I lost any more of my poor little ladies.
Aww.
Oh. And you know I have to put out a video by tomorrow evening.
As Duke instill a digraphy and the feeling from before gains form and clarity, somebody here is going to die tonight.
And it ain't gonna be Gretchen if we have anything to say about it. If I get an update, I might lose my new sponsor, and who knows what that'll mean for my career.
I feel like going mystical on this one's not going to convince anyone.
No, it's not going to convince anybody.
Okay, when it says let's just go, does that mean we're backing out of here, or are we moving forward?
Probably backing out. That would be my guess.
Yeah. Good save.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Let's just go, Stella. He's the one with the gun, after all.
Okay, fine. You've won this time, Duke. That's right. Now, y'all run along home and stay out of trouble.
So I think we just condemned Duke to death. Unfortunately.
I mean, we can go back and remain silent, but we may end up leaving anyway. What do you want to do?
Yeah. No, we're committed. As you and Stella return to the trail, she carefully looks back at the way you came.
Okay, coast is clear. There's no way we're letting Duke edge us out that easy. Come on, I know a trail that'll let us get around him. Oh no, we aren't actually headed back into town.
No way, not with Duke and the shotgun out there. I like my head intact, not blown to pieces, thank you very much.
Oh, you don't have to worry about old Duke. He's been out tracking with him. I've been out tracking with him before. The man sounds like a truck crashing through the trees when he walks. You said that before, and we still got spooked by him.
Yeah.
If we do cross paths, we'll hear him long before he catches wind of us. No shaking, the Stella.
Oh, fine. There's no shaking you, is there? You'll just follow me until I finally relay and go monster with you.
I promise it'll be fun and safe. The trail's just up this way. Let's go. All right, this looks like a good shot. Mind holding the camera? Oh, no question.
She hands you the camera and takes position.
As night falls, my new assistant, the mysterious Delilah, and I find ourselves on a high hill in the Blue Ridge Mountains, where we'll begin our hunt for the elusive yet pungent skunk ape. Though mostly encountered in Florida, this possible relative of Bigfoot has been spotted all along the southeastern edge of the United States, including right in this very county. Here's hoping we get a glimpse tonight. We'll check back once we're on the trail. Until then, stay searching stellars. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hit that bell icon.
Remember to like and subscribe.
It really helps out the channel. They're not lying,
Anyway,
but like, bro.
Anyway, here's our sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends.
Oh dear. I can take that camera off your hands for now. We'll be able to start the tracking scenes once the sun sets all the way.
I want to point out, she said she's got to submit this video tomorrow. It's like, girl, why are you putting this crunch on video editing upon yourself?
For real. In the meantime, we get to take in all of this gorgeous scenery.
Mystical. Duke may be gone, but that feeling in your gut still lingers. Something terrible awaits you, something unavoidable. But what exactly is wrong in these woods still eludes you? What's wrong is that it's quieter than it should be. The air is a little too still. The creatures of the night a little too absent. These hills are stale. Oh yeah, that's Cougar. I'm a little distracted from not wanting to be out here anymore. And then there's just the romance option. There's something wrong in here.
Yeah, something wrong here.
It feels oppressive, dark.
You don't happen to mean stinky, do you? Do you think you're smelling the skunky?
No, it's too quiet. This whole hillside feels dead.
Now that you mention it, it is a little quieter than it usually is out in these parts. Maybe this skunk ape scared off some of the local wildlife.
The quiet moment with Stella is broken by a loud, progressive snort. This is Covery at last! Goodbye, clear world! I think my natural inclination here would actually be to remain silent.
Listen, yeah. I can go with that. Did you hear that? That's the sound deer make when they want to warn the rest of their herd about big, scary predators. Like, let's check it out.
No, I don't think they do that for humans that much.
Nope.
As you and Stella hear the footfalls, animals retreating into the woods, she reaches for her flashlight. Oh!
Uh-oh.
A single deer remains behind, staring down the beam of light, while Gretchen whines and pulls at her harness.
Gretchen is like, nope, nope, nope.
Gretchen wants out.
Gretchen says we should leave. Oh.
Poor baby.
Please, Gretchen, calm down. You're gonna hurt yourself. She cannot handle deer. When she gets
like deer creepy.
There. When she gets like this, I usually have to pick her up and hold her. She has this bad habit of slipping her harness when she wants to go after something. Oh, you're too much of a potato. And they don't make harnesses to fit potatoes, do they?
Purple potato.
So there was something wrong with the deer. Okay. Can we just point that out? That there was something wrong with the deer? Why was the camera not up for the deer?
Yeah. There was something wrong with that deer. Did you see its face?
Now that you mention it, there was something a little off. I bet it was an abscess or a tumor. not like wild animals can get those taken off, so they just get bigger and bigger. Poor thing. But there's not much we can do about it.
Why do you bring Gretchen with you?
Yeah, if you're scared of her doing something.
She doesn't seem like the safest choice for a hiking companion.
I actually find her to be quite the opposite. Sure, she wants to chase stuff, but I usually let her when I'm not on one of my cryptid hunts, so I can't hold that against her. Just happy she's still so feisty, even at her age. Pugs aren't exactly known for their good health, but here she is, running around in the woods at 17. And I feel like the fresh mountain air and exercise have helped a lot in that regard. You defy the laws of nature, don't you, Gretch? Where'd you late?
Is that the one you're thinking of?
Like, what is this hunt? What are we doing? I don't know. What should we do?
I think we're gonna remain silent.
Okay.
I'm taking the mute option.
Hey, are you hungry? Now seems like a great time to take a snack break.
Oh no, peanuts. Unfortunately, it looks like there's peanuts in the trail mix.
I'm allergic
I'm
to
allergic.
peanuts.
Oh, I'm actually allergic to peanuts.
Oh, yikes. I'm so sorry. There are only peanuts in the trail mix, but I totally get it if everything being in my backpack makes things a little much for you. I'll be sure to keep that in mind for the future.
The real horror is improper handling of common allergens. You have no idea how right you are.
It's so true.
I want to risk it for the flavor.
What you grabbing?
Grab a handful of dried apricots.
I actually dried these myself. I wound up getting a bunch of apricots for free from Janie a while back. I didn't know what else to do with them. It's wild how easy it is to make your own dried fruit. That sounds fake. Cooking is never easy.
Jesus.
I'd burn my house down. Like, there's no flame involved in drying food.
Really? Maybe I should try it out sometime.
Yeah, you just slice up your fruit of choice, put it in the oven at like 200 degrees, set a timer for 4 hours, and you come back to a whole mess of dried fruit. Do make sure to set a timer though. That's the most important part of cooking, honestly. Never assume you'll be able to tell how much time has passed. I guess that actually applies to a lot of things.
It is a fairly slow burn.
Mm-hmm.
Puppy. He's got himself a stick.
Daddy, the stick. They're holding the stick.
Hold up. Yo. I'm gonna hide your icon for a second, because I want...
Oh,
chat
yeah,
to
I
see
see it.
There's a... It looks like maybe a pair of eyes down there.
There's some eyeballs. There's also some other dots that are like blue in the woods as well.
Huh.
They're harder to see, but they are there.
You and Stella settle down on an overlook, snacks in hand, as the quiet sounds of evening wildlife wash over you. Gretchen gnaws a stick, distracted for the time being.
So, tell me what it's like in nowhere. Do you have a house, an apartment? Do you live with family, roommates, pets? Tell me what it's like to be Delilah.
live in a closet house with 10 roommates. I live in a doorless basement. It floods whenever it rains.
I live in an internet cafe.
I live in an apartment with a difficult roommate. I didn't find this guy. An old roommate might have him move in, and then they left and just stuck me with him. He's not the worst roommate I've ever had, and I can't complain too much. The biggest issue is his complete lack of respect for any boundaries.
Oh god.
Sleeps on the couch in the common area most nights, always unclothed. Oh no! He steals bites of my food.
Why would anyone do that? I don't understand. I don't get it.
I have actually experienced this.
I don't understand.
Some people just fucking do that.
Like,
he steals...
like, I'm not saying that you have to feel shame about it. It's just like, wouldn't that just go under common sense?
Wouldn't it just go under common courtesy because other people aren't gonna want to see you naked?
Like, I didn't agree to this.
He steals bites of my food, which he thinks he's being really sneaky about, but there's nothing sneaky about taking a huge bite out of a freshly made sandwich when there's only 2 of us living there. Even out in the other room when it happens.
Oh my god.
And he infringes on my privacy all the time, too. If I close the door to my room, he'll just start screaming and sometimes even tap the door until I open it, and then just walk away like he has a complex about closed doors. Which, of course, also means he doesn't close the door when he's doing his business, almost like he wants me to watch him.
Gross.
Her face of concern, gross.
That is a face of concern, and Gretchen's just like, this stick's great.
This is the best. This is the best stick ever. And, at least once a week he leaves these big pee puddles, which I always wind up stepping in. It's got to the point I think he's causing lasting damage to the house, and no matter what I say or do, it just doesn't get through now. Anyway, sorry for the rant, but I could go on for hours about this guy. We're talking about a cat! Oh, never mind. This is suddenly hilarious. I mean, he's a cat, yeah, but he's a particularly horrible cat, and it's not like I could just give him away or anything. That would be cruel.
Oh. Wait, he's like a cat, like an animal?
His name is Truck! His name is Truck, and I'm terrified I won't get my security deposit back because of what he's done to the place.
So, what do you do for a living? I sell arts and crafts on Etsy.
Yeah.
I'm a streamer!
Oh god, do we actually go full real on this? God, I'm kind of thinking about
Truck
it.
is a great name for a cat. I hope he's huge and has an underbite.
I'm kind of thinking streamer because we already knew enough to not spoil her fun with her content.
It's true. It's true.
I'm doing it. I'm actually a streamer.
Oh, no way. A fellow content creator. That's awesome. I knew we had a lot in common. So, like, what sort of streams do you do? Here we go.
Quorum says their cat's name is Gravedigger Monster Truck Jr.
There you go.
I do art on stream. Sometimes it's a project I've been working on for a while, and sometimes it's just me taking requests for a few hours.
That's incredible. I've always wanted to be good at art, but it's one of those talents that never really manifested for me, try as I might. I'll have to check out your channel sometime this week. How do you like it? Oh. There's no answer that's like, it's fine.
Yeah. Let's get real about how harsh content creation is.
True, it's true. No cat. No cat. No cat. Oh God.
What's the cat doing?
He's just only waking up and having one of his moments. Yeah.
It used to be fun and relaxing, but now it's a job. It's gotten way more stressful. Kind of struggling to keep a positive attitude, honestly.
Believe me, I can relate. I still love what I do and wouldn't trade it for the world. But there's definitely a shift that happened once it stopped being just for fun and started to be something I had to do.
Yep.
I don't know if you're looking for advice, but something that's helped me in going all in on treating it like a job, setting real work hours and taking at least one day off a week, that sort of thing. You'd think it'd hurt your productivity, but for me, it just meant a day a week I wasn't spending stressing myself out.
Sounds fake, but okay, Jesus Christ.
That's the one I've been cracking up over.
I can't imagine you being stressed.
Thanks. It's taken a lot of work to be this carefree.
For a moment, you think you catch something in a tree line form out of the corner of your eye, but before you can see anything, it's gone.
Oh, the eyes are gone.
Oh my god, do I point it out to make her want to go chase after it, or... I'm gonna ask her about her living situation instead.
You doing?
What about you? What's your living situation?
Well, Gretchen and I live in a little house just outside town. It's actually the house I grew up in, so it has a lot of pleasant memories attached to it, and I'm glad I could keep it in the family. My great-great-grandfather built that house, and he must have done a great job because it's just as sturdy as it's ever been. Compared to the Scarlet house.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Keeping the house in the family? Is it just you there?
Yeah, it's just me and Gretchen. My parents died a few years back. But it's okay. I've done my mourning, life goes on, and we still get to live in our beautiful family home. Just me and Gretchen. It could be a lot worse. Oh my gosh, not the line about the Dead Moms Club again. No, it's such a bad line. No need to overshare. Oh god.
My mom died pretty recently, so I get it. It's alright if you ever need to talk about things.
Oh, thanks, Delilah. That's really sweet of you. How are you holding up?
Oh, Jesus.
You can get real.
It wasn't a quick death. It took years, to the point it was almost a relief when it finally happened. But then it sank in and she was really gone. I was utterly alone. And then the hospital bills started to come in, so yeah, I'm not taking it well.
Yeesh, I can't even imagine how bad that must be. It's just salt in the wound at that point.
Good night, Porum.
Alrighty. Whoa.
Oh. That sound wasn't meant for human ears. Whatever lurks beyond the tree line is something best left unseen. Oh god, I love the music here. But the events of this evening were already set in motion long before you stepped foot in the Scarlet Hollow. There's no turning back now. Stella immediately packs her bag and slings it over her shoulder.
I like the line with the bold Jesus. Jesus Christ. Do you go mystical or Kenai?
I get mystical.
Okay.
There's something terrible out there, Stella.
Whatever it is, it's close. Here, hold Gretchen's leash for me and let's check this out.
You and Stella hedge towards the tree line as she shines her flashlight into the woods. As you approach, a series of weak clucks call out from a nearby bush. Maybe Duke's birds weren't eaten after all? What?
What? What the hell was that? Hold on, I gotta play that back. Holy shit. I'm guessing it must be maybe 2-3 feet tall. It doesn't look hairy either, so I don't think we can rule out Skunk Ape. So I think we can rule out Skunk Ape. But whatever it is, it has one of Duke's chickens. It looks like it's headed north. Let's go after it.
Apparently also has your cat.
Yeah, no, he's having a moment.
Follow Stella. You follow Stella as she sprints into the unknown, Gretchen excitedly pulling you along by her leash. Oh no. Oh no.
Oof.
Oh good, let's just
look at you first.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm alright. I just tripped on something weird. You mean like the dead chicken?
Yeah.
Oh no, that poor thing. It must have been one of Duke's.
Stella, I really want you to get away from the bush.
Please. Oh Jesus, it's still alive. Don't go near that.
Jesus, Stella, don't go near that. That thing is diseased.
Don't worry, don't worry. I'm not gonna touch it. Not with my hands, at least. And hey, I'm sorry this is turning out to be so grisly. I swear that it's not normally like this. We can go home after I film this if that's what you want.
Do we support her in her dreams, or do we take the practical option?
Do we go, no, there's something in that bush, we should leave? Or do we go, no, there's something in that bush, we should keep going?
I really don't want her to die.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Yep.
This is way more than I bargained for.
Yeah, this is unexpected, that's for sure. Just let me film this for a second, we can head back. It seems we found one of Duke's chickens, folks, and she's not looking good. I'm hesitant to speculate, but she definitely seems to have some sort of growth under her skin. Could be a tumor, could be something else.
I expect chest burster.
There's something in there. Either way, I don't think there's much that can be done for her at this point. Jeez, I'm gonna have to put up some massive content warnings for this video. Do you hear that? What in the Sam hell are you two doing out here? Didn't I tell you to? Birdie? Oh no, not Sad Duke. Oh,
Sad
Birdie.
Duke.
What's wrong, darling? Good God. Did y'all see what did this to her?
Kinda.
Anybody paying attention to the creepy whispers coming out of the woods right now?
We caught a glimpse of something earlier, and when we chased after it, it brought us here.
Whatever did this to her, I think we can hear them in the trees. Put that camera away, for God's sake, girl. I don't want to be in another one of your videos. No one needs to see me like this. No one needs to see Birdie like this. You wouldn't put her online, would you? Not when she's like this, all swollen and hurting. Duke, did you hear me? I think they're coming closer. Come out, you sons of bitches. Gretchen's like, no, we should go.
Gretchen is like, Duke. No, we should leave.
Don't shoot them. We have no idea what'll happen. Do you hear that, Stella? That ain't the sound of something peace-like. Whatever these things are, they'll pay for what they did to my girls. Come on, you. Whatever your name is, grab that flashlight and help me line up a good shot.
Oh boy. As the creatures in the tree line grow louder and more numerous, Gretchen violently strains against her harness.
Quick, they're closing in on us. Oh dear.
I'm saving the dog.
Yeah, save puppy.
You dive forward and scoop Gretchen up into your arms just before she manages to wriggle out of her harness. Your eyes fixate on the dark tree line over Duke's shoulder. Oh no, it's a worm, boys.
Oh dear. God damn it.
Did he just make him blow his own head off?
That's what that looked like.
Who is me, a postmodern Cassandra?
What's happening?
I warned you two. Something terrible is going to happen. Woe is me, a postmodern Cassandra.
I guess you did. Oh, Gretchen. Gretchen, here, I'll take her, my poor little pup. Thanks for watching out for her.
I don't think they know that Duke's dead yet.
No. Duke, are you okay? Oh my god. Oh my god, Duke. Holy shit, what do we do now? What the hell are we supposed to do?
Okay, we're not going after those things.
No. I like that the achievement is called Poor Trigger Discipline.
Yep. We could go home, we could forget this has happened, we could stand stunned silence, we could go to the police.
Yeah, I mean... Yeah, like ACAB, but like no one will know he's out here if we don't tell somebody. Sure, they'll find him eventually, but...
They might suspect us, but I mean, shit, they're probably going to suspect us regardless.
True.
So much for a good first impression.
Right? Yeah, you're right. We have footage of what happened here. But it's so dark and shaky, it all just seems so unbelievable. We need more footage. Come on, let's go after them before we lose our chance. Oh my god, no. Stella, a man is dead.
Is that the one you're thinking?
That would be my response. Like, what? What do you think is going to happen? Stella has no survival instincts now. She only cares about the numbers.
You nuts, a man is dead, Stella.
Yeah, you're right. Let's head back and call the police. My phone should get reception once we're back at the main road.
Ugh.
What are these things?
I don't know. As you and Stella quickly make your way back through the woods, the unearthly whispers of creatures unknown once again surround you. Keep moving. You say nothing, continue forward with a grim determination. We're almost there. Oh, no, wait, that's your...
Oh, we're almost there.
As you and Stella reach the main road, whispers fade back to the sounds of nature.
Yeah, so you wanted to chase after them, but you didn't get your camera out when they were chasing us. Goodness.
Yeah.
It sounds like they've stopped following us. I should get reception now that we're back on the main road. Let me find my phone so I can call the sheriff.
Maybe they didn't see them and that was just for the player's benefit?
Yeah, maybe.
It wasn't a flashlight out.
Yeah. Oh dear. 6 missed calls from Tabitha.
Okay.
And 13
Where are you? Where the hell did you go? Yikes, Tabitha's been blowing up my phone.
I guess she must be worried about you. But, first things first, let's call the police.
Stella pulls out her phone and dials.
Hello, Earl. It's Stella Richmond. I'm up on the mountain on the Asgina Trail. Duke is dead, Earl. Shotgun. It happened right in front of us. There's something in the woods. Okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think we're okay, but hurry. Jesus, Earl, who's gonna tell Bo? I guess now we wait. Put Gretchen in the truck, please. I'm anxious with this dog still out here. All right, Albert Wesker.
I know, right? It's got that look. It takes a little while, but eventually a patrol car arrives at the scene. Out of it walk 2 officers, Sheriff Hugby, a friendly older man, and Deputy Franklin, a serious man wearing sunglasses despite it being the middle of the night.
See? Right there. A thing jumps out of the woods and then the shotgun goes off. What? What in the sand?
What in the sand hill? What is that? Some kind of Pillsbury Doughboy? Okay, so at least we got footage of it happening, so I guess maybe they won't blame it on us?
Could have been a naked maniac. No, there was more than one. They chased us through the woods. Whatever they aren't human. And they killed Duke. Uh-huh. Now we're gonna have to confiscate this camera, Miss Richmond, if you don't mind. This is evidence. But okay. Let me just turn it off.
Why can't you confiscate the memory card?
Because these are small town cops.
You know, Stella pops something out of the camera and slide it up her sleeve.
Here you go, Deputy Franklin. We appreciate your compliance with the law. I got the hiccups. No, why now? We'll get a team out in the morning to retrieve the body, but for now, Sheriff Hugby and I.
Please, call me Earl.
Earl and I will escort you, and who are you exactly? Oh, that's Delilah. She came to town today for the funeral.
Delilah? As in...
Yeah.
Tabitha's cousin, yeah. Damn, didn't think you'd actually show.
We'll escort you both back to town. If there's a naked maniac on the loose, it's best if you don't walk back on your own. It wasn't... never mind. Why aren't you going out there tonight? There's a dead body in the woods. Those things out there could attack someone else.
That's why they're not going out there in the middle of the night.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it ain't exactly like old Duke is going anywhere at this point. He'll still be out there in the morning.
Oh my god. We only have a skeleton crew at the moment.
Oh my god. Monday nights are Deputy Derek's bowling nights.
We'll be on the alert for any more reports of naked maniacs, but Retrieve and Duke will just have to wait. Now, if you'll kindly step into the vehicle, we can return you safely to your home. Do we have to ride back with you? We can just walk. Those creatures left. We'll be fine. Oh, it's not her truck. Okay. I'm afraid we'll have to insist for your own safety.
Stella sighs.
Thank you.
You can ride up front with me, little lady. That is, if your mama permits.
Sure, Earl. You can hold Gretchen on the way back to town. Gretchen's looking at Stella like he smells funny.
The cops usher you and Stella in the back of their squad car. You are just the cutest little thing, Miss Gretchen. Yes, you are. Sheriff Hugby pats Gretchen on the head affectionately, but she remains wholly focused on Stella. A worried look stretched across her little pug face as Hugby scratches behind her ears. Stella is quiet and stiff next to you, back rigid as she stares out the window, jaw clenched. Hey Stella, you good?
Good.
She doesn't respond.
Yeah.
You reach out, rest your palm gently on her shoulder. She jumps slightly at your touch, but you can feel some of her tension ease and hear her let out a self-soothing sigh. I guess we just saw a man die. I don't know what to say either.
Looks to me like she just got about a car sickness.
Must be why she thought walking home sounded like such a good idea. Guess whatever y'all saw out there in them woods upset Tummy. I'm sure she'll be alright. I'm sure she'll be right as rain once we get back down the hill, though she'd best try not to hurl in the meantime. We wouldn't want Franklin here to have to work late cleaning the squad car.
We're only a few minutes away now. Y'all had better keep it together until then.
Soon, the rumble of gravel beneath the tires gives way to uneven pavement, and the car comes to a stop in front of a small cottage.
You two stay out of trouble. We'll have this all sorted out in the morning. Just get a good night's sleep. And you, whatever your name was. Fox Mulder.
I'd be freely. Delilah.
Sure. You're in town for the funeral? Good. Don't go leaving before then. I imagine we'll need to ask you a few questions about everything you see tonight. Stella, keep an eye on her for us. Make sure she doesn't get into any more trouble. Y'all have a good night now.
Bye-bye, Gretchen. And y'all have a lovely evening. If any bugaboos give you trouble, you know how to get in touch. Bugaboos. And here you are, back in town, away from the woods with no one but Stella in sight.
Holy shit.
Okay, so there's two questions, but they're both the same question. One is just more aggressive.
It's true.
I hope you don't mind me asking, but why on earth did you want to walk home?
That's a fair question. I've just had some bad experiences with cars. I don't know how to drive them, and I don't like getting into them until it's literally a question of life or death. Which I guess tonight it was. Sorry if I weirded you out. God, what a night. They seem a little blasé.
They sure seemed a little blasé about man's death.
Can't believe they're waiting until morning to even start looking for him. Who knows what those things are doing to his body right now?
Probably full
what's
tumors.
worse? And what's worse, I think they implied that you're a suspect, even after we showed them all of that footage.
I'm screwed. They clearly don't believe us about what happened. I doubt the footage will help clear anything up after all. These may be my last few days of freedom. I better use them well.
I'm not gonna lie, the deck's a little stacked against us right now. But it's okay. I'm not gonna let anything bad happen to you. I was there. I filmed the whole thing. At the very least, it'll never hold up in court. And it won't get to that point either, because we're gonna do a little investigating of our own. We've got to find out more about those things. If we can get clear footage, or better yet, trap one of them, there's no way they can blame you for what happened. The library doesn't open for a while, but I've read every book on cryptids they have and never came across anything like this. There is someone in town who might have useful information. My friend's mom. Her place isn't far. We should head over now before it gets any later. We should check in on our cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. My friend's place is on the way back, and stopping by shouldn't take long. You sure you don't want to stop in first? I know I wouldn't want to head up that mountain road by myself after everything that's happened tonight. All right. If it's on the way.
When you put it like that, sure, let's do it.
Awesome. Let's go. I hope she's still awake.
I don't know why I can't send a text and be like, I'm on my way back.
Oh.
Ooh. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot a shadowy figure staring at you from across the road. You didn't hear it approach.
Hey, Stella.
Still, I think someone's watching us. She turns to look. Delilah.
Jesus.
Welcome home. We're finally back. You belong. Granny! Go home, Wayne. I can't help you tonight. she just be gone, the horror. She's like, no, not tonight. Go away. You look back and the figure is already gone, disappeared into the shadows of the night. I'm sorry about that, Stella. Some people just can't be helped. What brings you out here so late? And who is this?
Hi, Mrs. Forsyth. This is Delilah. Is it okay if we come in?
You and Mrs. Forsyth briefly lock eyes. She's impenetrable, and you feel small and almost naked in her presence. There's something about her that's far beyond you, but you feel no threat, no malice. And then a moment passes, and you see only the woman before you. Of course, you're just in luck. I just put water on water for hibiscus tea. And for goodness sake, you can call me Sybil. You're an adult now, after all. Welcome to my little nuke.
Oh yeah.
It's nice to finally meet you, Delilah. I was sorry to hear about your mother. Vivian was such a lovely soul. She's been sorely missed in the holler, and now poor Perlane is gone as well. Do let me know if there's anything you need while you're in town. Who was that outside?
Yeah.
Just a very sick man. You don't need to be worried about him. You knew my mom? Of Of course, dear. She was a good friend of mine for many years. She was such a lovely woman. You should come by sometime. I could delight you with unsavory tales of her youth.
I mean, figures that it would come back here that she died.
I never met Perlane. You don't have to pass on your condolences to me. I have no feelings about the woman. Ah, that's fair, child, but it seemed like the right thing to do. We need your help. Ah, yes, I suppose pleasantries can wait for another time. What's got you in here so late? You seem troubled.
You know about weird stuff, right? Unexplainable stuff?
I'm not so sure I follow, dear. I know which oils to use for which aches. I know a bit about classical spiritualism. Just what sort of unexplainable things are you talking about?
Duke was killed tonight by something in the woods.
Oh my lord! Have you contacted the police?
Yes, and they didn't take it very seriously. They're not even looking for the body until tomorrow. Those things out there, I don't even know how to describe them.
I can't say I know much about the local wildlife. My daughter has always had a brighter gift for nature than I.
This wasn't... It's not the local wildlife, Mrs. Forsyth. Here, I can show you.
Stella pulls out the card she swiped from her camera and pops it in her phone.
Da-dum. I wasn't just about to let the police hold on to this, at least not before we had a chance to make a copy.
Cops are gonna be mad when they find out you kept that.
Only if they figure out I kept it on purpose. Don't worry, I can play dumb when I have to. As far as they know, it was an honest accident.
Where was this?
Up in the mountain to the northwest.
Within the town limits?
Yes.
I see. Is there a way to make the video bigger and louder if you can?
Well, I need to plug the memory card into a computer. I could go back home and get mine.
No need. Kanika should still be awake. She can lend us hers.
Get the tea, please.
Yeah, I know. You better come with, Stella. I'm sure she'll be more than willing to help a friend and her nosy mother. Oh, all the stickers.
Yeah.
Kanika's door is covered with stickers. Their edges frayed from recent but failed attempts to remove them. This is a childhood room someone was unhappy to return to. Kanika, come out. We could use a little help.
What, Mom? What? Oh, hey, Stella. And Gretchen, who's a good potato. And a stranger. What are you doing in my house?
I was hoping Stella film a video in the woods and something terrible happened.
Yup.
Tabitha's
cousin? Yep.
Sweetie, we were wondering if we could borrow your laptop. Stella and her friend have a video to show us.
It's really important, Kanika. Okay. My room's a mess. I'll just bring it out here. Heads up, Kanika. This is graphic. Duke got killed out in the woods tonight. It's on the recording. Wait, are you serious? Duke's dead? We can watch this without you. You know I have a harder stomach than any of our friends. I'm pressing play.
Silence washes over the room as the video plays.
Stella, what the hell is this? I'm sorry either of you had to see this. Delilah and I have no idea how to make heads or tails of it. Stella, are you okay? Did you get hurt? I just noticed she's wearing a Sailor Moon shirt.
I know.
I'm fine, really. I'm okay.
I'm fine too. Thanks for asking. Other three look at you, unsure what to say.
Poor Duke. Poor Beau. Has anyone told him yet? Oh, we talked to the police. I hope they told Beau, but Earl and Deputy Franklin didn't seem to be in too much of a hurry to do anything.
I'll call him later tonight. But for now, we have something far more serious to discuss. Whatever happened in the woods, we weren't supposed to see any of that. You're not wrong. These things, my grandmother called them ditchlings. They are a terrible omen, a sign of great suffering and destruction to come.
Mom, come on. Whatever's doing this is serious. Stop scaring Stella and Delilah with this taily-po crap. A man just died. Have some respect.
Kanika, sweetie, let your mother talk. The creatures themselves are harmless to people, despite the grisly scene in the woods.
How can you say that? Duke is dead.
An unfortunate accident and nothing more. Just as birds flock before a storm, the ditchlings congregate where tragedy is soon to fall. To see one is to be cursed by fate.
Oh, no. Jesus, Mom, they've clearly had a rough night. They don't need this. It's okay, Kanika. This is helpful. Stella, whatever these things are, they aren't magic. Well, we can't rule that out, not after what we saw. But fine, let's focus on what we know. Whatever they are, they're doing something to these animals. You saw the chicken in our video. What was that growth? Could they be here for the Duke?
Maybe the ditchlings were here for Duke, like some sort of self-fulfilling prophecy. Unfortunately, no. Their presence forewarns of something far more sinister than one's death.
Stop speculating about this occult nonsense. Let's focus on what we know. Right, what are those growths? Well, I mean, they could be making more of themselves.
Maybe they are making more of themselves.
Yeah, and maybe what we're seeing here is some sort of parasitic larval stage, part of their life cycle. But I don't want to jump to any conclusions about something this out there, not without doing some research or talking to a biologist. I'm sure there's a rational explanation that'll clear all of this up.
Oh dear, I've forgotten entirely about the tea I put on. Let me fix you up a couple of cups. They'll help soothe your nerves.
I don't know. It's getting late and I should let Delilah get some rest. I ran her ragged today with all the hiking and running through the woods in terror.
I can stay up. This is important.
Maybe it's that I'm eager to get home and start doing research. I'll ask around on my usual forums to see if anyone has information on ditchlings. Is that what you called them?
That's right. You can going home now. Do try to get some rest. Don't stay up all night on the online. Let me give you some of my house-made peppermint tea to go. It really does wonders to soothe the soul.
Bye, Stella. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? And call me if you need to talk. Thanks, Kanika. I'll see you. Bye, Delilah.
It's excellent iced or warm, though with the nights getting chillier, warm would probably be best. Helps wake up the bones. Be careful out there, both of you. Sybil turns and closes the door behind her.
Alrighty, let's head back home. My home, I mean. And here we are. You're welcome to stay the night if you want. I mean, it makes sense to stay, but for goodness sake, why have we not?
No, I'm genuinely concerned about Tabitha.
Yeah, I
probably should head back and check on Tabitha.
Well, that's sweet of you. Are you sure you'll be okay heading back up that mountain alone? I mean, Sybil said they were harmless, so...
Sybil said that the ditchlings are harmless. I think I'll be okay. It's not far.
Well, I won't stop you if you really want to go back. Here's my number. Call me when you get there, okay? And good luck.
You and Stella exchange numbers.
I'll see you tomorrow. I'm leaving town.
Yeah, we're in this together.
Yeah, we are. Stay safe, buddy.
You begin the long hike back up to the Scarlet Gate alone. Almost home. Made it.
You did it.
Salvation sight. You make a mad dash for the door. Tabitha Anki.
Uh-huh. Where the hell have you been? I watched a man die tonight. Oh my gosh.
I feel like this is the appropriate start to the discussion. Because I met a girl.
Which one did you pick? Sorry.
Oh, met a girl and hit it off.
Okay. Ah, so you met Stella then. That explains everything. And she's gotten you all worked up. I'm going to bed. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, you don't want to hang out? Can you touch me?
Can you I don't think she wants to hang out, so I'm gonna say good night.
Good night.
You're alone in the estate. The sound of the wind whistling through the house gives you an uneasy feeling in your gut. It's probably best to turn in and try to leave the night behind you. As you settle into your room. Oh, we're gonna have sleep paralysis, demon.
Oh, God.
As you settle into your room, you remember that Stella asked you to call her once you got back. Call her. You pull out your phone and call.
Hey, how are you? Oh, hey, how are you? Sounds different.
Sounds like she's been crying.
Yeah. Did you make it back all right?
I'm dying, actually. I appreciate they have so many trollish options in this.
Yeah. If it didn't sound like she'd been crying, I'd say we should say that, but no.
Yeah.
You okay there?
Yeah. I'm alright. How are you?
Totally fine. I mean, as fine as I could be, I guess. You don't have to worry about me. Go get some Z's, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
For the relative safety of this uncomfortable bed, the events of the past evening seem like something that happened to someone else. Though you can still clearly picture the terror you felt in those moments, for now you're safe and you're warm. Eventually, the sun will rise and chase away the monsters and make them seem like nothing but bad dreams. But maybe tomorrow, if you're lucky, you'll wake up in the normal world and have a boring week in the mountains with your sour-faced cousin. It's a nice thought, but deep down, you can't help but worry that things will only get worse. Things can always get worse.
Eyeballs.
Yeah, someone went hard on animating this.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, chicken pet. Is that her crying?
I'm not sure. Oh dear. There's blood in that room.
We're doing alright. Don't know about that person in that room.
Oh no. Pumpkin.
What the pumpkin doing?
Oh, that looks good. I bet that's in the part of the house
Oh.
it's supposed to go in.
I definitely think so.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Chapter 1, for anyone who wasn't already aware of this game, is free.
Yeah.
They released Chapter 1 for free, and then it was like, hey, if you like it, you can just, like, buy the pass up front to, like, have all of the chapters. Episode 2 awaits! We shall definitely save game. Oh, nope. We's good. These late. Hi, sweet pea. We might want to watch it the next time. Sure.
Yeah.
It is quite late, and my throat is very.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking about suggesting that we stop here just because we rounded up the chapter and we can use that next time.
Exactly. It's a good pause.
Yeah.
Good pause point.
So I desperately need to eat.
You should definitely eat food if you have not eaten food.
The problem is all the food I had access to was all salty. I was like, that's gonna rip my throat up for talking.
Oh no. The cat is at it again. Hi,
right.
buddy. That's 3 times tonight. What's up?
A baby.
Loud baby.
Alright, that was fun.
That was cool.
That was cool. So...
I mean, Black Tabby does cool stuff as a tiny dev team, but also Abby Howard, who does all of the art, is has done lots of amazing comics and stuff. So yeah.
I feel like I've seen one of those around somewhere.
There's been some really cool stuff.
Cat's upset.
Cat is like, let me go for walkies. And I'm like, you already had your walkies. You had your walkies hours ago. You're just gonna go out there and yell loudly in where the whole house can hear you instead of just me. Yeah.
Creature.
That's just what he do. He old man. He got dementia. He don't know.
Where am I? What am I doing here?
Sometimes he literally does that. You'll hear him yell. He'll go find him, and you're like, "Hey, buddy, what's wrong?" And he's like yelling into the refrigerator. It's like,
I do not know who I am. I do not know why I'm here. All I know is I must scream.
Sometimes he's like that, and then other times it manifests as, "I'm going to go completely comatose, and you're going to wonder if I'm even alive."
Yeah, you're gonna come over and poke me and make sure I'm still breathing.
Yeah, no, that happens a lot when he sleeps in here with me. He gets all curled up and he goes comatose, and then I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm like, touches. Yeah, we good. Like, still breathing. Okay.
Cat check.
Cat check. Ancient cat check. We all good. I can't wait until we can pet Frou Frou in this game.
I know.
It must happen. We must earn Frou Frou's trust.
Must. Alright, so
yeah.
Probably same time next week?
Yeah, most likely. It should be fine. I think at least the next 2 weeks, as far as I know, I don't have anything planned for Friday, so.
Okay, so I'll just go ahead and pencil in when I make the schedule tomorrow, and then we'll reschedule if we need to the day of.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Nobody I know right now is up right now streaming horror.
Oh no. Let's see. I have anybody. Let's see. Anybody doing horror? Yet. AR is doing some art, but that's everybody's doing Lethal Company, Persona.
Yeah. I'm gonna raid Lady Mortis because I haven't had a chance to raid her in a long time, even if it's Final Fantasy VII, but that's fine.
Yeah, why not?
Alright. Good night, everybody.
Here.
Should be a stream either Sunday or Monday. But not a late stream like this.
No. This is a special late thing.
Yeah, any late streams I do are gonna be like later in the week.
Yeah.
Alright. Good night, Marley.
Yeah, have a good night. Thanks for having me over.
Yeah, this was fun.
It was a good time. Hope Gretchen stays okay. I mean, I know they're animal lovers, so I figure that there's going to be lots of points of making sure Gretchen is okay.
It did certainly seem like it was either Duke or Gretchen there.
It really did, but I don't know if it would have necessarily been something bad happening to Gretchen, or if she just would have disappeared into the forest and not to be seen again, you know, like we wouldn't know what happened. Or maybe she would show up later, who knows? But yeah, it's one of those things where it really feels like it's either or, but now that we know that they're supposedly harmless,
maybe maybe him taking a shot even with the flashlight.
With the flashlight, yeah.
May still resulted in him killing himself.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, alright. I'm going to start the raid.
Good.
Good night.
Have a good night.
There we go.
Right, I'm gonna let this. I am gonna let this cat out.
So